gosh. So yes, there is something wrong with the camera. It's very loosey-goosey. Also, my desk is not... But in my old house, the desk was all connected really securely. And that's also really loosey-goosey right now because it's temporary. Iron Bar, thanks for the tier 2 for 32 months, baby. Hold on, I don't have my alerts actually up. Betty's resub was a tier fucking 3. Let's go. And there were so many Gigantifies. Bunny, Admiral Bro Code, Benny. Bunny also resubbed for 96 months. I'm sorry to disappoint, but there is no 8-year resub message. Oh, the magic of 7 won't take you to heaven, but will keep you begging for the excellent content that will take you to 11. I like that you put my inability to be consistent in that message, which basically breaks my brain. Oh, gosh. At least that's how you know, Dizzy, I'm not actually reading it from a paper, because it would always be the same if that were the case. I went to my backyard this morning and I saw a bird of prey. I'm a big bitch. Get it right. That's still loud as shit. Bird of prey eating avocado toast. It was a millennial falcon. Missed you, Gamer Tech. Missed you, buddy. Oh, hi, YouTube. How's that for a cold open? Oh, that's going to be a great start to that video. Absolutely great start to that. Thanks for the bits, Admiral Code. The resub alerts are broken, and I think I'm going to replace them because I can't figure out how to fix them. So I think it's just time for new ones. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're going to do. It's been a while since I did new ones. It's just time. Because something happened along the way that made them janky, and I don't know how to fix it. Not a machine. Thanks for the tier 2 for 53 months, baby. Appreciate it. I need to change the stream settings, right? Yeah, I'm not playing Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm going to put my YouTube title as I bought a new house. Ooh. Oh my God, why am I typing in all caps like a degenerate? Wait, isn't that how you get views on YouTube? Something like that. Chat, when's the last time I streamed? 8 days? Was it 8 days ago? I lost my old house. Oh my God, speaking of Hades 2, chat. Has it really been 11 days? Ugh. I kind of forgot Hades 2 existed. And then I got an invite for an event on Hades 2 and I just signed up for it anyways. And one of the questions in the event was, how much Hades 2 have you played? And one of the options was none. I just want to be in the event. And I was like, maybe they'll take some people who pick that. Like, screw it. Oh, gosh. All right. There's no backup chat tonight, by the way. If we lose chat, we lose chat. I did not get that set up in time, unfortunately. I'm honestly pretty happy with these minimal problems. We've had the camera problem when you unplug that Razer camera many, many times in the past without me switching houses. This little spot right here, I think is because the light is too far away, right? Last stream was last Monday. Okay, so it was like 11 days. Yeah. Dan, how are you, buddy? Thanks for 30 months. It's good to see you today. Heck yeah. Wait, am I in a game category on Twitch? Oh, crap, I am. Let's go into just chatting so we can attract some degenerates. How's that, chat? I should make my stream title. I bought a new house. You won't guess what happens next. Like, do the clickbait on Twitch instead. Okay. Let's do it. Well, you'll be getting. You bought a new green screen for me? Belf, I don't even. Doesn't it hang from the ceiling? I'm not ready for that. Wait, does it hang from the ceiling? I don't remember that green screen very well. That's a you problem. I love you, dude. I'll figure it out, won't I? Yeah. Yeah. I can just wear one as clothes. There you go. There you go. I like where your head's at. Let me move this light, chat. And see. Wait, can I? Oh, I can move it a little bit. Oh no, the cord is too tight. Oh, crap. Benny, what do I do when something's too tight? I need to loosen it up. Do you have any suggestions? It's a little better, but I don't think I'm going to get it much better than that. Lube and stretch? Okay, okay. I'm a tight ass, so I don't know. Weird flex, but okay. The best flex. Or not much flex, I guess, if it's that tight. And chat, come on, we can't be degenerates already. I just got back. Okay, here we go. My first glass of tea in 11 days. Yeah. You'll be happy to know, chat, that I've been sick the entire time through the entire move. It's been fucking awesome. Oh, that's so good. What's on my shirt, by the way? We have a little white puff. Oh, this? What is that? That is a piece of dirt. Random dirt. I thought you meant the evil twink from Lion King. I'm never going to not think of it that way now. Thanks a lot, Benny. You'll be watching Lion King with my kids. Hey, there's the evil twink. Found him. Oh, gosh. Where do we begin, chat? I guess I try to tell stories in chronological order. Because holy shit. I guess I don't want to bury the lead. I'm in the new house. Our house is sold. All paperwork is signed and we own the new one. Well, the bank owns it and we pay them for 30 years, but we are in the new house. Thank you, Pims. I appreciate it. How are you? Thank you for 96 months. Where's Bunny? You and Bunny have to chest bump to celebrate the double 96. And Gamertech. Triple chest bump? Is that a thing? Maybe. All right. Before I do anything, chat, before I tell you 742 stories, some of them funny, some of them tragic, some of them awesome. Everybody, you don't have to if you don't want to, but tell me something going on in your life in the last 11 days. I want to catch up so effing bad. I missed you guys. Belf, how was TwitchCon? Dizzy, have you found a house? Benny, how's being on the other side of the planet? Gamertech, how's continuing to track down everything and all the things all the time? Hit me, chat. What are you up to? Have you baked anything, Angela? Is your booty still juicy? You know who you are. Is Escape from Duckov as good as the social media would leave me to believe? It is? Maybe I should play it. I saw very limited stuff on it, but it looked so glorious. It's very good. Okay, I'm adding it to the list. We might play that next week. That looks really, really fun. Outer Worlds 2. I've seen nothing but positive buzz about that so far, Destinovas. Are you loving it? I went to TwitchCon and got real tired, and now I'm sick. Ugh. Ugh. Goodness, goodness. Was it a good TwitchCon, though? Did Hippo go with you? Yeah? Juicy indeed. That's what I like to hear, Derpy. Maybe, Derpy, your resub message just be juicy, juicy, juicy. Where did you get all that goddamn cake? It ain't even my birthday. Happy 96 months. Chat, I need to put the ceiling fan on, by the way. Hold on. Did I mention the new room has a ceiling fan? There's a ceiling fan in here. So fancy. Oh, yeah, the Colts are good this year. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Oh, you haven't baked anything. Have you gotten baked? Renee, but thankfully it's cooled down these past few days, so it's a little more bearable. Okay. Benny, just when all else fails, take all your clothes off. I don't want you to be sweaty. Well, not because of clothes. See, why do you do this to me? You're moving countries in 2 weeks, stressed at 11. Oh, good luck with the move. Goodness, goodness. Yeah, it was nice. His full TwitchCon working full-time at Phoenix Down. We put him to work, did you? Goodness, goodness. I didn't know he started working at Phoenix Down. He works there now? To be fair, though, I haven't been able to watch any stream that starts before 10 p.m. in the last, like, year and a half. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. I might need to extend my stay here in Hong Kong, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Okay. Hopefully not too long. And hopefully not more than you can bear. Goodness, goodness. What is the solar situation? No solar power yet. Absolutely zero. But I have some ideas swirling in my head. I'm still sweating after that. Jesus, Benny. Goodness. All right. Belf and I went to TwitchCon and said it was so good. My flight into San Diego got diverted to LA, so sat there for like an hour until we go to San Diego, met up with Blongo, Sim, Ultra. I thought this said Ultra Cutie. That would also be true, I guess. And my other communities, which, by the way, Blongo and Ultra are now part of those communities, so it was hecking wild seeing people from both of those circles, and your circles all in the same meetup. I love that. We'll have to have a come to Jesus moment, Belf, where we, like, talk about all of your communities and how we have, like, 6 degrees of separation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It was good, but I got a bit sick and left a day early. Okay. It seems like a lot of people got sick at TwitchCon. So yeah, that's certainly a thing. Goodness gracious. Let me catch up some more. Oh, I'm so sorry, Izzy. Jeez. I would hug you so dang hard if you were here. Yeah, let's get some hugs and hearts in the chat for Izzy. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. That is not easy. Goodness. I hope you and your family are doing okay. That's a hell of a thing to go through. Okay. I haven't gotten baked either. I tried to start a new video game, but my computer black screen instead of launching the game, so that's a thing. You see, I keep telling you, Angela, if you're going to launch a hentai game, don't just download some random website thing. You got to go to the source to make sure you're getting a good file. Sorry, I thought I was talking to Derpy. Yeah, I hope you're able to get that resolved. This sucks. Goodness. Oh, yeah, Dan, for sure. Heck yeah. Still not accepting his own deviancy just because you've been away. Well, here's the thing. To be fair, Derpy, I haven't been a deviant at all for a while. Because I've been in dad mode 24/7. Yeah. Aw, I hope it works, Angela. Goodness. I only locally source my hentai games. That's fair. I need some suggestions, by the way, for a friend. Goodness. Thanks for the updates, chat. Heck yeah, Belf, I'm really glad you went to TwitchCon. I was thinking about you. I was getting a little bit of FOMO, like seeing like pictures and stuff. I also saw you in the group photo like right away. Like I was just drawn to you. I was like, hey, it's Belf. Wait, oh, there's other people. It's like 25 people in the picture. I'm such a creep when you're not around. That's what you get for stealing my box. Fun story, chat. I found the box today. So it's no longer missing. Yeah. So that's crazy. He's been working there too. Oh, I had no idea, Pims. Yeah. Goodness. Is he a yeah, I don't remember what people who work at agencies are called anymore. Yeah. You're pretty rapidly expanding fittings down right now, which is fun. Looking to hire someone for sales, business development soon. Feels crazy after all this time. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Are you saying you need to hire me for sales and business development, Pims? Is that why you're telling me? Don't you have a new mortgage to pay? Not till December. For now, it's free money, chat. No mortgage payment till December 1st. Oh, man. It's like we live here for nothing. Oh, my God, Belf. I love that. He's not a talent manager. He's a project manager, but they're kind of merged together now. Okay. So basically, it's like whatever's on your fucking plate, just eat it, Hippo. Don't you drag me back into corporate America. How dare you? How dare you? God, I'm having that like mental overload because I don't know what to tell you guys. There's so much to tell you. I don't have my beard brush and that sucks. Is it in this box? It's not. That would have been lucky. Don't tempt me, Pims, okay? Okay. Last Monday, I found a box today that Lady Mac didn't label, by the way. So let's just not blame me for everything, chat. Okay. I found one. What's this, babe? What's this mystery box you packed? Not like the 74 that I didn't mark. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Why would I label the boxes, chat? I'm gonna look inside of them eventually. Such an idiot. But yeah, so I did find the box today because Lady Mac went to get food today. She was just supposed to go pick up some chicken because we got a $75 gift card to get some chicken. And as part of our move. And so she went to get it. And she called me on the phone and I was like, where are you, babe? You've been gone like an hour and a half. The place is 8 minutes away. And she was like, well, and this is the story she told me. She's like, well, we were going to get the chicken and it took forever for them to bring it out to us. And then we went to McDonald's to get Happy Meals for the boys. But as we were in the drive-thru, Jonah started crying and sobbing because he didn't want a Happy Meal. He wanted tacos. And he was like really laying it on. Just heartbroken that it wasn't tacos. So she said, I told him no. I asked him 20 times what he wanted, but her mom was in the car and her mom said, I'll buy the tacos. Just take us to Taco Bell. So then they go to Taco Bell and Taco Bell takes like 20 minutes to bring out the tacos. So they went to McDonald's. The one Happy Meal, nobody ate it. We just threw it in the garbage because we had all that other food. It was so sad. I was like, oh my God, this is so wasteful. The chicken was cold when she got home because that was the first thing they picked up. All this so the one boy can have Taco Bell and the other one can have a Happy Meal. Yeah. But in that time, I probably moved about 30 boxes out of the garage, which, by the way, chat, some of you probably knew this when you were watching me get ready to move. We had over 100 boxes in the move. Belf Night would have just been like in comatose in my living room. I think it might have been around 200. And I mean, it kind of makes sense. We have a home office. We have a daycare. She has a craft obsession, addiction. whatever you want to call it. So a whole bunch of crafting stuff. She still has all her teaching stuff from a previous career. I have a workshop. So it's like we moved 4 small businesses, right? In addition to all of our stuff. Well, I threw out food because Old McDonald's is nasty. Nasty. Honestly, Dizzy, I don't think they should have let Jonah get tacos, but my wife said that since her mom offered to pay for it, she didn't mind. But I would have also said no if I were there. Like, no. We asked you 20 times if you wanted to eat. We said we're getting Happy Meals. You didn't say anything. Thank you, Nomad. I appreciate that, buddy. Heck yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to see you. Bell, challenge accepted. Did I miss a mute? I may have, yeah. Something like that. Disney's like, wait, how long are you going to be there? Wait a minute. Mute's not working is why. I'm muted right now. So the mute button on the Elgato is not working. So you're going to hear all of my coughing and snorting and sniffing tonight because I am still sick. I'm sorry. Only mid-December. I hope so too. You got to be back in time for Derpy's birthday. Okay? That's December 18th. Never going to leave my brain. Never going to leave my brain. Derpy planted it there and it's now there forever. Yeah. I know. I'm trying to drink my tea. My throat is a little sketchy right now. Do you, Benny? I hope he's handsome at least. I'm never going to shake a Derpy ever. Yeah, so like $200 is chat. Here, let me start by telling you guys the story about the movers. So last Monday when I left you, chat, where were we with things? I think it was we were just waiting to close on Tuesday, right? And we were hoping that no one dropped the ball on Tuesday, right? Well, obviously no one did. We ended up signing at around noon on Tuesday. So not so bad. The buyers had already sold, and the people we were buying our house from were super chill about it. Don't give them any credit, though, because fuck them. And you'll see why. You'll see why as the night goes on. But everything went smooth. Also, we found out, chat, remember how I told you that they overestimated all the numbers? So we went to closing, we thought we were getting nothing back, and then the day before, the guy was like, you might get something back. We got $8,500 back. I was like, hell yeah. That's going to pay for appliances, pay for the move. Like, that's awesome. We spent all of it already. But yeah. We already spent the full $8,500. It's gone. But still, we didn't have to pay for that stuff. We got to pay for it out of the money from the house. So it's gone. So that was on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, we rented a U-Haul. And we moved a bunch of stuff on our own. I filled the U-Haul all the way. And here's what I told myself. And I think I told you guys this too. We'll do like 2 or 3 trips a day in our own U-Haul. That way we get a head start. I did 1 trip Tuesday and 1 trip Wednesday. And I was so physically fucking dead that I was like, see, chat deserves to tell me I told you so a billion times. Because packing an entire U-Haul and unloading it and then doing it again the next day by yourself fucking sucks. And yeah, that was only the beginning of this journey. I was really grateful that we did the U-Haul because I got to move a lot of stuff that I didn't want the movers to move. You know what I mean? I got to move my PC and be careful with things and set them up properly. I'm so sorry, chat. I can't mute any coughing. I have to figure out what's wrong with the Stream Deck after stream. I know I should have machine. I think it's not that I was tired because I'm out of shape. Any of you who know this, even if you're in shape, it's just that it takes so long. Loading the truck took me like 3 hours each time, and unloading it took me like an hour and a half. It's just a monotonously long process. Because it's just go get a box, carry it on, go get a box, carry it on, go get this, carry it on. It's just a lot. I do look a little pale. Hi, Samir. I will fix the lighting. I'm not sure why it's like that, but yeah, I did not get a dolly because I realized most of the stuff I was moving myself was awkward, and the things that need a dolly were being moved by the movers. But yeah. So then Thursday comes and the movers show up, and it's 4 dudes who are all bros and all friends. When I say bros, I mean like shooting the shit and making me realize that they love their job. Like they started their own moving company, and it's 2 of the dudes started a company and hired their 2 friends. And these guys are just talking about like video games, and like we were talking about Ninja Turtles and like how they grew up, and like I know so much about these guys now. Literally 4 bros who started a company together. Like that's fucking awesome. Yeah, pretty much Kinemura, yeah. So they were awesome to be around. Also, they were all like gym rats and like ripped. They're movers. I mean, I don't know. It'd be weird for a mover to show up and not be like strong or able to move things, right? These guys, this is the weird thing, chat. What games were they talking about? I'm not even gonna kid you. Where's Bunny? I told the guy I was a streamer, the main guy who did most of the talking with me with the decisions we were making. And he goes, what games do you play? And I said, Darkest Dungeon, Slay the Spire. He goes, I know those games. Do you play old school RuneScape? And I was like, you fucking nerd. I was like, I don't, but adjacency is there. I didn't get any Instagrams. This is a true story, Benny. All 4 guys were married with kids. All 4 of them. I was like, holy cow, all of you? Weights and box. The one guy goes, I'm going to the gym after this. And I was like, bullshit, you are? As soon as he said it, he was like, no, you're not. You don't know how much stuff I got, bro. You'll see. I'm sorry, Benny. I can't make them not have kids. Listen. They're making some moves in real life. That's right. But here's the thing, chat. Remember I told you I have that tool chest that probably weighs like 400 to 600 pounds filled with tools. So they show up and I was like, okay, we'll probably have to take the drawers out of this because it's going to be too heavy. And I guess saying too heavy to them was like a fucking challenge because the guy goes, we'll see. Okay. And then they started, I'm not even kidding you. They all came in to see if they could lift it up by themselves. Like one at a time, bro, try to lift this. See if you can lift this thing. It's like, okay. I hope you're all having a good time. And they fucking carried it filled with tools. I was like, all right. And the funny thing is, the one guy, he's like going up the stairs holding the back of the thing. So he's probably carrying about 400 pounds. And the whole time, he reminded me so much of Kevin Hart because he kept going, light work. This is light work. I was like, okay. No, it's not. You're sweating profusely. Okay. But I'm glad I didn't have to take the drawers out or empty it or anything. I didn't even have to reorganize it. It just went intact. Dang it, I'm still pressing the mute. It just doesn't do anything. They were super hilarious. If you like just being like shooting the shit all day and doing silly stuff and like making your job fun, you would have really liked them. Their energy was very infectious. You bet you can't lift me. That would have probably been Benny's line, Cherish. Oh, you can lift anything? I'm right here. I haven't left my reviews yet because I want to take the time to write them really good ones. I do, because they were pretty awesome guys. So now here's the heartbreaking part, chat. Are you ready? I felt so bad for doing this, but it's, to be fair, they're the ones that offered it to me. They filled 2 full 26-foot trucks with our stuff. Benny, one of them followed me on Twitch, so we can ask him if he shows up. So, yeah. I can do that now, Dizzy, yes. And you can too, yes. Absolutely. They filled 2 26-foot trucks. And the guy came to me, and he was super chill. He goes, listen, we've moved everything on your list that you gave us, and then some. Both trucks are full. We can't take anything else in the house. And I went, oh, man, that sucks. And he goes, I know. We're contracted for 2 trucks. We fulfilled our deal. We're going to go empty it. And then that's going to be that. And I said, okay. And he said, all right. I said, yeah, it's just that there's a lot left. We'll get a U-Haul tomorrow morning, and we'll finish it. And so we drive over there. Remember, it's a 40-minute drive. So we all drive for 40 minutes. By the way, they tried to follow me on the highway, but the traffic is so bad that it seemed like I was trying to lose them. But it's just real bad traffic. But I kept losing them by accident. So I was like, hopefully they have their GPS on. Because they're fucking gone now. I'm in a regular car. They're in 2 giant trucks. But anyway, we get there and he gets out of the truck. And after they finished unpacking the truck, he goes, okay, I talked to my lady. Remember when I told you I thought his wife was the one who was always messaging me? It was. It was. She's the one who handles all the business on the back end. And she said we can go back with 1 truck to finish your house. And he said, you obviously still have to pay $200 an hour for travel and everything. And at this point, chat, I needed it to be done. I didn't care. I said, okay, if you guys are willing to do it. And then when he said it, I looked over at the other 2 guys, like not him and his partner. They were both fine. But the other 2 guys were sitting there like this, chat. Oh my God. I was like, oh, sorry, fellas. At least you're all making an extra $200 an hour while you do this. Hopefully you get paid by how long you're here. Yeah, how's that gym looking after now, bud? That's exactly how I felt. Guess you're not going to the gym. Oh, man. So I'm not even fooling around, chat. I filled 2 U-Hauls. They filled 2 26-foot trucks. We filled that 3rd truck all the way. I don't know how we have that much stuff, but we filled 2 U-Hauls and 3 26-foot trucks with our stuff. Bananas. And that 3rd truck, he made me agree. He said, listen, I'm going to need you to agree with me right now. We're all here. We're all listening that you don't care what happens to your stuff in the 3rd truck. Because we were putting things in loose. And you're not allowed to do that with movers. So he said, your stuff is at risk, man. You're putting it in there loose. And I was like, I don't care. Just move it. Whatever survives, survives. And he's like, all right. And started just throwing my shit. Why is the background the same? I know. It's such a debate, right? Right? Hi, Rizzy. Good morning. Hi, Dolan. Good to see you, bud. If he dies, he dies. Pretty much how I felt at that point. Oh, God, Pims. Yeah, so we were estimated for 5 hours, I think, and they took 9. But here's the thing, chat. I think you're all going to agree with me when I say this. Lady Mac, we were driving back with the 3rd truck behind us. And I said to her, I think this is going to cost like $3,500, maybe $4,000. Like, we're way over time. They had to use a 3rd truck. It's going to be expensive. And I said, it's worth it. Like, the house is empty now. All I have to do is go back for like 3 or 4 things the next day. It's gonna be super easy. And $2,350 is what it cost. And I thought that was insanely fair. Like, insanely fair. To move 3 trucks of shit and work for 9 hours. I mean, $2,300 is a lot of money, but that felt so fair. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like a very fair price. But really almost too nice of a price. It was really, really great. So they were super cool and super chill. I do know When I left chat, they all gave me like a bro hug, except for one guy just turned and walked away. I was like, that guy did not want to work until 7 at night. So 3 of them, we had all these good talks and good times. No, Jim Guy was the guy who followed me on Twitch. He's super awesome guy. Super, super awesome guy. But one of the guys just turned and walked away and went and got in his truck. So I think he was done with my shit. Yeah. But we got everything here. We got the old house cleared out. And yeah. He's probably still at the gym right now. Yeah, that's why he's not here. That's why he's not watching the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I hope he says hi one day. That'd be cool. You know, I didn't check my follower history. I did get a follow 11 days ago. When did I move? What day did I move? I moved on Thursday of last week. Okay, so then he probably did not follow me then, actually. He just pretended. I didn't offer up my Twitch. I never, ever do that. Yeah, it might have been the one from 2 days ago, but I don't think so, because we've met Sebi before, and I'm wondering if Sebi Jr. is the person we already know on a new account. Yeah, that's bananas, Dan, yeah. Yeah, me too, Valjeans, me too. It's good to see you today. Yeah, the stream room has no soundproofing, no pictures, and it's just an empty room. It's very echoey. I have a lot of work to do in here. This is what it's going to sound like for the next like month, though. So we all got to get used to the way it sounds now, and I'll clean it up over time. I'm only on 1.5 desks right now. I really just threw the stream setup together fast and functional, because I know I'm going to rebuild this room at one point, and I'm still missing 2 of the desks because they're buried in the garage. So I just wanted to make it work. He could have just wrote it down on his to-do list, right? Maybe he's going to come by sometime. I don't care if he comes by, though. Like I said, I never offer my Twitch to random people. He asked me for it, and I gave it to him. If people ask, then I'm happy to share, but I'm never out there like, bro, follow me on Twitch. Like, never. I just don't have it in me. So that was the mover story, chat. Pretty awesome, right? They were super cool. I do still have some of their moving blankets that they accidentally left in my garage. Probably because they got lost in all of the shit they did for me. So I probably should text them and ask them if they want those back. Yeah, I probably should do that. By the way, you didn't follow me on Twitch. I still have your moving blankets. I do still have a cold, yeah. The cold hasn't gone away, probably because I've been working my ass off every day. Are they really Dust Nova? So they probably don't care then. Yeah. Hi, Chaos. How we doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I mean, they're brand new in the bag, Dust Novas. They weren't even opened. I could see why they accidentally delivered them to my garage. You know what I mean? Like, it's a brand new pack. But if they're super cheap, maybe I won't sweat it. Can you, Arden? Okay. So no big deal. Maybe I'll even be able to pay it forward one day if I have a friend who's moving or something like that. So the next day, chat, so after we moved, we had one more day to get out of the house. And we went and we cleaned the entire house and made it look super nice. Can I do some foreshadowing? We took the washer and dryer with us. Anyway, we cleaned up the house really, really nice. We vacuumed everything, wiped everything down. We made the house look as good as we possibly can. We didn't want the new people to move into our house and feel like, oh my God, I can't believe they left it like a dump. Although I did forget the trash can in the backyard filled with dog poop. Not on purpose, probably subconsciously deleted, but I did accidentally leave that in the backyard. I should have thrown that in the garbage before I left, but oh well. Nice little surprise for them when they go back there. You know what else saved my butt, chat? Remember I told you guys I was gonna have to throw away a ton of wood, which I wanted to keep that wood. My neighbor, remember my neighbors were so awesome during the move out. He came over and he goes, you know the abandoned house next door? I have the keys if you want to put your wood in that living room. I do fucking want to do that. So I carried all of the nice pieces of wood I wanted to keep into the neighbor's house and put it in their living room. And he goes, he just had surgery last week. He's not going to be back for a month. He has the keys because he helps to take care of the house when that guy's not around. Also because that guy leaves the keys under a brick in front of his house. So now I also know where to get the keys. Yeah. Is it not mandatory to clean out the house when you move? No. Not when you're selling it. When you sell your house, you don't have to clean it when you move. A renter is what you're trying to get your deposit back, but when you're selling it, nah. It's just a nice thing to do. It's their first home. They were just moving in. Now, chat, for the foreshadowing, though. I've already gotten all of my wood out of that house, by the way. I went back. I had to drive 3 hours a day to take Jonah to school this week. 3 hours a day. That's how far away we live from his school now. I did it, though. But 3 hours a day. But each time I came home, I brought some more wood home. It's also having that house available to me let me save all the garden pots. So I got to put all the garden pots in that backyard and then bring them gradually over throughout the week too. It wasn't weird because they were never there when I went to Estanovas. They probably have normal people jobs where they work during the day, but they were never there when I went over. So I got rid of a lot of wood, chat. 6 trash bags worth of wood went away, which I was extremely sad to see go. But I'll be honest, that last day we had to get out. So I was just throwing a lot of stuff away just to clear out the shop. The shop was by far the most difficult room to move because it turns out a functioning carpenter shop has a lot of shit in it. So that room was a nightmare to get through. It took me so much work to get through it. So much. I mean, I didn't really remember Suski until it was too late. And I didn't want to go into their backyard when I didn't own the house anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? The gate opens from the other side, so I would have had to jump the gate to get the dog poop out. It's their problem now. You buy a new house, you're going to have new house stories. This is one of their stories. That guy left dog poop in the backyard. It's one of their stories now. Free dog poop. There it is. Twice. To be fair, we left them a bunch of free stuff. They asked for the baby gates. We left them 2 extras that they didn't ask for. We left them a brand new dryer vent to hook up their new dryer. Wait till we get to that fucking part of the story. We left them some storage racks in the garage that I should have and could have taken. And I paid junk removers the day we moved out, who showed up in 2 hours, which was so awesome. So awesome. And they charged me $400, which is expensive to me, but they came in 2 hours, filled the whole truck in 20 minutes. The whole truck. Like 2 guys, they were working, man. And he went way over estimate and still charged me what he estimated in the beginning. He said, my estimate is that we're going to fill this much of the truck. And at the end, he said, well, we actually filled the whole truck, but I'm still going to charge you the estimate. So I thought that was awesome too. But I had a lot of extra stuff I needed to get rid of, and I didn't want to just leave it in the house for the new owners to deal with. So they got rid of all of it for me. Yeah. Literally, Benny, literally. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Shut up. There were some new guys training with someone who's came in to teach. They had a pizza box, and I asked him to open it. And he said, oh, okay, I have lots of money. Show me the inside. It was pizza. And he was like, you want some? I was like, nah. But if you got lots of money, we could make a deal. Yeah. Goodness. Yeah, so here we go, chat. Are you ready for the washer and dryer story? So when we got our contract about the initial contract about the house, about what appliances. Hold on, Derpy, I want you to go to sleep angry at the people who bought my house first. It said appliances included in purchase. Refrigerator, stove, dishwasher, no washer and dryer. And I asked my agent, I said, is that different? Is that weird? Like, are washer and dryer is usually included? He said, only if they're written here. Since they're not written, they're not included. I said, okay, good. And then we got an addendum about a week later that confirmed that the refrigerator was included. And it said refrigerator, stove, dishwasher. Still no washer and dryer. We did not check while signing the final documents. They changed the final documents. And my agent didn't catch it. And it said washer and dryer included. I had to go back through my texts. I asked him 3 times if the washer and dryer were included. 3 times in our text chain. Because I was so like, but he needs to catch that, right? He needs to catch that. That's his job. That's what he gets paid for. Yeah. Yeah, so contractually, here's the thing. I also agree that it's the agent's fault. However, in doing some research, if they sued, here's how it would happen. They would sue us in small claims and they would absolutely win because we both signed the contract saying they get the washer and dryer. No, there's already an ending to this story. Don't worry. Remember, I've been gone a long time. And so we would absolutely lose in small claims. And then we would have to sue the agency to reimburse us. All of that is possible, but all of that is a headache, right? And so here's what happened. My agent said, I'm really, really sorry. I missed it. It's my fault. He didn't try to run from it. He said, I would love to make it right by bringing the washer and dryer back to them. And I was like, well, that makes it right for them. And I started doing the math. They're Samsung washer and dryers, which are notorious for not lasting long. They're approximately 4 years old, which is not super old, but old for Samsung. The washer has a slight door leak that I've been dealing with and ignoring. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I told him, though, I said, I'm not helping you. He said, if you want to bring a U-Haul and come get them, then come and get them. I'm not hooking them up. I'm not moving them. And he said, okay, I'll bring my strong friend. Okay. Bring him, I guess. Oh, no, Destinovas. Some Samsung appliances are fine. Others die in 3 years. That's all I'm saying. Instagram is one strong friend. Yeah, that one. I did help them move it when they got here, though, because I didn't want them to scratch my solar panels. So, also, you ever have a moment, chat, where you secretly don't tell anybody around you that you got a nice ego boost? I'll share it with you guys, but I didn't share it with them. When we were putting the dryer in the truck, I picked it up to put it in the truck, and the other guy my agent was across from me, and he goes, "Oh, I wasn't ready yet. You picked that up by yourself." Sure fucking did. I was like, "Oh, okay." The Hulk over here, chat. Anyway, they took the washer and dryer, and I was like, all right, we're done. And then this motherfucker texts me the next day and says, they want to know if you have a warranty on the water heater. And I was like, what? They said there's a drip at the water heater. And I said, tell them to go fuck themselves. They've owned the house for 6 days. Like, why are they still texting me about stuff? Like, what? I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's their house. No, it's 10 years old. There's no warranty. When we moved into our house, chat, the alarm, when we came in, the alarm was going off for the sump pump. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't say, call the previous owners for me and ask them how to fix this. Like, what? You own the house now. It's your house. Time to deal. You bought a house. That's life. No, no, you're right. Derpy, have a good night, buddy. Get some rest, man. We'll see you tomorrow. No, Monday. Monday. Admiral Brocode, get back here right now. Did you really test Novas? Did anything come of it? Did you get anything out of it? Yeah. So he took the washer and dryer over, they hooked it up, and then he asked me the next day, I mean, yeah, Pims, I would agree with you. I have another side of this story that you guys are going to love, but those buyers were so obnoxious for like a month and a half. Like, they were so brutal to deal with. Remember, they made me get an engineer, and then the engineer wasn't good enough, and then they wanted it from a contractor, and then they wanted addendums after addendums after addendums and changes and new signatures. They were such a pain in the ass. I should have expected them to text me afterwards, I guess. Yeah. And I told them there was no warranty, but then I said, they bought the home warranty. You know how I know that? It was in all of the final documents. They have a home warranty. It's why you buy it, just in case something is broken. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that the dripping on the hot water tank was probably condensation, because we had everything turned off in the house when we left, because we left. I don't think it's leaking, because it would have been leaking for a long time. But I have no fucking idea, chat. Like, it was in a wood shop. My whole shop would have been flooded if it was leaking while I lived there. I have no idea. But it's not my problem anymore. I have my own problems now, right? I saw a mouse in my garage already. I have my own problems now. Hi, Shiro Demon, how are you? Oh, that's amazing, Destinovas. I love that. I love that. Here's what happened to us, chat. We moved into our house, and Lady Mac got a Facebook message from the previous owners saying, if you have any questions about the house, please let me know. We'd be happy to explain anything to you and answer anything for you. Love it. And I wanted to say, did you have fucking mice? Our Stella's not allowed in the garage, Arden, so that's probably why. Gorilla, how you doing, baby? What have I missed? A few mover stories and stuff like that. No newsy stuff yet. Except we're in the new house a minute right now. God, I hate not having a mute button. Time to get a garage cat. It is. It is. Oh, you went to a concert? Heck yeah. Was it good? It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it would, Rizzy, yeah. That's why I don't think they actually have a leak. I think they're misinterpreting what's wrong with the old water tank. But again, their problem now. Like, this, not to be like, you guys all know what we went through with the buyers of our house, right? Thank you, Snow Queen. But they bought our house $30,000 under market value. They could sell our house in 3 months for like a $40,000 profit if they're patient. So I don't really feel bad for the problems. It's not even big problems. We gave them the washer and dryer back, and they might have a leak on something that cost me $330. That tankless hot water tank I got for $330. Now they'd have to pay an installer because they don't know how to do it themselves, but it's not some super high-end expensive thing. You know what I mean? Tankless hot water tanks are actually pretty cheap these days. You just have to pay an installer, to install it. Are you really, Rizzy? Hell yeah, that's amazing. Nice. That's going to be a good concert. I'm trying, Benny. I'm trying. You went and saw The Sword. No, I didn't say what did you do on your Saturday night. I said which concert did you go to? Since when do you call Derpy The Sword? Yeah. I hate it. So Since he hit on my friend like a demon in Discord. Yeah, I saw that. I've tried to pay attention to Discord chat, but things have been very, very busy, obviously. Also, it's driving me crazy, chat. I can't move the platform that my chair sits on forward because my desk configuration isn't the same. And my chair keeps sliding off of the platform onto the carpet. And it sucks. It's a stupid problem to have. But it is a problem. Yeah. I'm very, very, very happy, chat. Can I just say that in all of these stories I tell you and everything I share with you, I am so, every day I wake up happy that we did this. Every day. The house is so fucking beautiful. And it's so big. And there's so much room. And the boys are going to grow up in such a nice house. Like, I feel very blessed that this finally came together. I mean, you guys know the culmination of how hard this was for us. Getting the loan, finding the house, getting them to accept our offer. But man, it's all worth it knowing our boys are going to be raised in such a nice house. Like, even today, I was taking a shower and Lady Mac said to me, showering in that showering is like being in a fancy hotel. Because the shower is so nice. Also, do any of you use a rainfall shower? Because I had no idea that they were a blessing from the gods. I will never go back. Holy shit, does that feel good? Like a holy cow. They're so good, Gorilla, yeah. When do we get shower pics? Soon. Is there really, Dizzy? Yeah. It's so awesome, Rizzy. It's so awesome. I have one. It's the best. It really is. Also, this house has roughly double the water pressure of the previous house. It has so much water pressure, chat, that in some of the sinks, it's hard to wash my hands without splashing my face. Which, for those of you that know what that means, that is a lovely shower. A rainfall shower with really good water pressure, yeah. Oh, Destinova, so our master bathroom has a soaking tub, so a deep tub instead of a long tub. Amazing. And a full walk-in shower that's so big that me and Lady Mac could easily hang out in there. Easily. Also, the people who had it installed had a chair put in it. Like, built into it, like a bench. So you could sit in the shower. Yeah. Yeah, hang out and talk about stuff. Yeah. It's a really nice tub, Arden. It's so lovely. I mean, Benny, I love the rainfall shower. It's so lovely. I did not think that it would be that amazing. Exactly, machine, exactly. And those of you who understand how valuable it is, there's also a shower wand built into the shower with really high pressure, which cleans you really, really well in places that I'd never tried to clean with a wand before. Wait, what? Chat, shut up. I was just trying out the appliances, okay? Leave me alone. I'm sure Lady Mac tried it out too. What's this do? Oh my god! That's a lot of pressure. It's so nice. Chat, our master bedroom is so big that it's currently storing 4 bookshelves, our bed, both the washer and dryer, and there's still a fuck ton of space. Oh, and a desk and 2 nightstands. It's so big. We have so much walk-in closet space that we're getting rid of one of the walk-in closets. Like, what the F? How big is the master bedroom? I haven't measured it, but if I were to estimate, it's 28 by 16, somewhere around there. It's a big-ass fucking room. Huge. It's absolutely ridiculous how big it is. It's so big that our king-size bed is going to look small in that room. That's how big it is. Yeah, hi Diablo, how are you? Hi Infernal, how's it going? Good to see you. Hi Newbie. How we feeling, Newbie? Lover of the boobies. How we doing, baby? Right, exactly, NRL. It's bananas. How How was Hades 2 tonight? I hope you had fun. And thanks for the housewarming gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we have the house has 6 bedrooms. This is how much space the house has, chat. I'm currently storing all of our extra boxes in the 6th bedroom because I want to remodel the storage room as my second project. Because I already have a third project. Because I'd already have a first and second project I'm going to do. Obviously. Thank you, Diablo. Thank you. I appreciate the raid. Make sure you guys are following, chat. Hell yeah. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so what we're doing with the second walk-in closet, chat, is we're putting the laundry room in there, which is why the washer and dryer are currently sitting in our master bedroom. No remodeling projects that are mandatory like the previous house. Only remodeling projects that are fun. I think it's a distinct difference, especially for me mentally. I don't think the house needs no work. It just needs the kind of work that makes it what we want it to be, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, chat? We could live in the house just like it is. We could leave the washer and dryer in the basement. We could leave everything just like it is. Or we could do a few things that make the house more what we want it to be, right? Is he really a newbie? Hell yeah, that's amazing. That's so amazing. How many hours do you know, roughly? Also, Not a Machine, you re-upped your resub on YouTube and I missed it. How long did I miss it by? 1 hour. Thank you for 1 hour ago renewing your paid subscription on YouTube. We're going to be really, really close to getting paid on YouTube this month. We're currently like $9 away. So I think we'll make it as long as I actually stream next week. Thanks, Machine. I'll take that. Thank you. So it's going to take you roughly 60, 65 hours or roughly 60 hours. It's pretty awesome, man. Heck yeah. Yeah. Chat, we need a second cup of tea. We need it. Did I mention, chat, that there's a creek in my backyard? And we literally took the boys out 3 days ago and they jumped in the creek and got all wet and played and splashed around in a creek in their backyard. I go outside, chat, every evening with the dogs. And I go in the backyard with them, and you know what I hear? Zero fucking traffic. None. Remember, I lived on a road where cars were constant. Even at night, constant. And we were so close to the highway, you could hear the highway. Now I hear nothing but nature and foxes. Apparently there's foxes in the woods nearby. I only got one mosquito bite, and I stand out there every night. I think they spray in this neighborhood. I think they spray, and the creek is moving water, not still water. I've only gotten one. It's later in the season, though. We'll see how next summer goes. Nice, Anubi, nice. Our yard is 1/3 of an acre. It's like 0.35 acres. But the front yard is only 10 feet deep, so it's all backyard. Like, it's all backyard. Our foxes friends, I think because we have Ziva, we have nothing to fear. Foxes are feisty, but I'm pretty sure Ziva would kill a fox. She's a really tough dog. Her breed was bred for hunting. I have no fear if a dog comes in our yard. I mean, if a fox comes in our... Now, if like 10 of them come in our yard, but I don't think that's how foxes work, right? I don't think... Are they pack hunters? I think aren't they solitary animals? They're loners. So no, if a lone... Foxes are small in Ohio. If one came into our yard, I think Ziva would kill it. She's killed so many animals. I also think if they smell the dog pee in the yard, they won't come in the yard. They're not those kind of animals. They're not wolves, right? Like, yeah. They pair up with their solitary hunters. Okay. We do have a sidewalk in the front. We also live in a big cul-de-sac. I know, I hate it, Benny. That traffic. I can see the stars better at night. It's quiet outside and still and relaxing. It's just beautiful. Today, I literally stood outside with the dogs for like 30 minutes, just standing in the backyard doing nothing. Like, I put all the kids down for a nap. Lady Mac went to sleep, and I just went in the backyard and just stood by the big sycamore tree and with the dogs just chilling and hanging out. It's just so lovely. The kids can go outside and play in the front yard. We're not worried about them getting hit by a car. I mean, we went outside yesterday in the afternoon, and there were like 10 kids playing in the cul-de-sac. The cul-de-sac has a big grass island in the middle, a huge grass island, probably 10,000 square feet. It's big. So our cul-de-sac is more of you go around a grass island, and the houses line the cul-de-sac. And all the kids were dressed up in their Halloween costume 2 weeks early, chasing each other around. Our neighborhood is packed with kids. They're everywhere. For some of you, that's a nightmare. I know. For us, that's super awesome. Super awesome. I just moved my desk. I'm hoping nothing disconnected. Yeah. So we're really, really happy with the neighborhood. We met our neighbors. One of them is the one we've met before, who's very nosy and very gossipy. Lady Mac loves her. I haven't talked to her very much, but Lady Mac's already been getting the juice from her. The other neighbors, though, are super cool. And I stood in the backyard and talked to them for 30 minutes one night, just shooting the shit. I went and grabbed the bottle of champagne my agent gave me when we closed and gave it to them. I said, here, you can have a housewarming gift from us. And then he gave me mosquito spray for my yard. And he said, a bottle for a bottle. I was like, this is the most dad moment of my life. He's like, this'll keep the mosquitoes away. I gave him champagne. He gave me a bottle of mosquito spray. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of animals coming into my yard. The yard is still not fenced, so that's one of my first projects I have to do. But right now, I actually don't mind it, because when I'm outside, the dogs don't try to run away. It's just that I eventually need to be able to let them out when I'm not paying attention sometimes, because I got 3 kids. But right now, I go out with them, and Ziva listens really well. This is my first time trying Ziva off the leash. I don't mind doing it because it's a quiet neighborhood, but it's my first time trusting her off the leash in the backyard, and she listens like clockwork. She's such a good girl. She hasn't tried to run away. She hasn't tried to run in the creek. She's been really, really good. Sadie's 100 years old. My problem with Sadie is she doesn't want to go far enough into the yard, and she keeps peeing on the bricks. Such a lazy ass. Go 4 feet further. What the hell? Exactly, Benny, exactly. Champagne is disgusting. Got the better end of that deal. I mean, I thought so. that mosquito spray is like $14 a bottle. I was pretty pumped. You gotta go, apparently. I mean, Sadie acts like an old dog now. She's really slowing down. Not in a like we're scared she's gonna die kind of way. Just in a she's an old lady kind of way. If any of you have an old dog, you know what I mean. She sleeps heavier. She sleeps longer. When you try to get her to get up to go outside, she acts like it's the most tiring thing she'll do all day. She's like, oh, fine. Let's go outside. Just moseys over to the door. Ziva's like jumping at the door into the air to go outside, and Sadie just like walks over like, all right, here we go. So, yeah, she acts like an old lady. I really want to fix that mute button and figure out why that's not working. It's probably because I took a Steam Deck update, and I'm guessing it messed with something. Okay, when I look, I opened the Steam Deck and took a slight risk. It says that my Scarlett Solo is unplugged. Fixed it. It was listed a second time, so maybe something just happened in the unplugging. Yay, I did it. Does it a newbie? Yeah. Older dogs take their time, right? Angela. Muted. Right? Now I can make that mistake tonight. GG. That's awesome. All right, what stories have I not told you, chat? Okay. You want to know what fucking sucks about where we live? All of the freeway entrances are currently being rebuilt. It's made traffic is a nightmare here. We already knew that, though. I told you guys that ahead of time. Now, once you're in the neighborhood is an old country road that leads to our little siloed neighborhood. But everything's being rebuilt because the town I'm in is growing and they weren't ready for it. Sorry, Benny. You sound like my wife. Every time I'm sick. You sound so good. Get away from me. The story of the missing streaming stuff. I mean, that was just literally the box was so buried in the garage, and for some reason I lost track of that box and not all of the other ones. All of my streaming gear was here but one box. But that box had some pretty important shit in it. It turned out. I was missing like 3 cables, and the speakers are still missing, but I know where they are now. I found the box today. So the speakers, I'm on a new audio setup today that I like a lot better than the speakers, and I don't know why I didn't do this before. I'm currently using a amplifier instead of the speakers. Oh my God, does it make the Sennheiser headphones sound so good. But I mean, I feel like this is where Gamer Tech would say I told you so. Plugging headphones into speakers is not doing Sennheiser headphones any favors, right? Like, it's probably the worst thing to plug them into. So now they're plugged directly into the audio source and they sound so beautiful. Oh God, a newbie, yeah. Chat, I put 2,000 miles on my car. 2,000 in 10 days. 2,000. Yeah. There you go, Admiral Bro Code. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I also have some good news, bad news about Jonah going to school. So Jonah told his teacher he was moving. And then she told the principal we were moving. And the school was really shitty about it. Which I did not see coming because they've been really awesome up to this point. But they were super shitty about it. They called us and they said, "Are you moving?" And I said, "Yeah, but he's not going to be able to start at the new school until probably January. Because we have to do like enrollment and then do IEP stuff." And I said, "So we would like him to stay in his current school as long as possible so he could transition and not have a big gap." And they called us back the next day and said he has to be out by Friday. Are you fucking kidding me? He's 4 years old. They're like, "Yeah, if you moved out of the district, he can no longer attend here." Like, we're trying to do something nefarious. Like, fuck you. Like, it felt so shitty. I don't blame his teacher. I think it's her job to do what she did. I wish she would have kept it on the DL so he could keep going to school. Admiral Brocode gifted a sub to I told you so. Thank you. Thank you. Admiral Brocode, how are you, dude? You still working at the higher up position? How are things, man? My wife was on the phone, Dizzy, so I did not. I don't think the city typically has laws for school district stuff. It might be, I'm guessing it's because they don't get tax money for him, so they don't care. I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. After this week, yeah, exactly what Rizzy said. Not to the letter. There's flexibility for sure. Yeah, exactly. They would not have cared if he stayed in the school. But to be fair, I was driving 3 hours a day to take him to school. That's not an exaggeration. With the traffic problem and how far away it is, 3 hours a day driving to get him to school. That's way too much. So I'm kind of relieved today was his last day. And now he's not going to have school for 2 months. He goes to preschool for 2 years before kindergarten. So I think it's okay that he has a 2-month break. That will probably also soften the blow of changing schools. One more week. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Admiral Bro Code's about to be off for like 3 months, chat. 4 months. Hell yeah. So I think it's a blessing in disguise because I would have had to keep driving 3 hours a day. And as long as he was in school, I would have had to. This is where we're going to get our mini announcement, chat. I would have had to keep starting streams at midnight, right? I would have had no choice because how would I ever function? You know what I mean? What that means is starting next week, I'm aiming to start the stream at 11 p.m. next week and 10 p.m. the week after, just because I have a big sleep shift to make. So I just want to ease into it. So 11, then 10, and then that we should be back to normal. But I want to give myself 1 week of a grace period to get used to the new sleep schedule. So that's the current plan. So longer streams are coming back next week, and then the week after that, even longer. I will have to have an earlier cutoff for stream. Currently, I end the stream between 6 and 6:30. I think it's going to have to be closer to a hard 6 o'clock to make sure I get enough sleep in the morning. No, the midnight Mondays won't help me as much anymore because I'm going to start sleeping in the morning instead of the evening. So this is going to be a big shift for me. I'm going to start ending the stream and going straight to bed. And because me and Lady Mac like me being awake in the evenings more than me being awake in the mornings. Because then I'm there for family time, not daycare time. Does that make sense? Like right now, I'm awake the whole time the daycare's open. Then I go to bed when the daycare closes. That sucks. Right? We didn't realize how much it sucked until all of this happened. And I started being awake in the evening and we're watching movies and having popcorn, playing games and doing puzzles. And it's so much fun and better. And I get to be a dad and like, there's not 9 kids in the fucking room. You know what I mean? It's way better this way. So the plan is for me to go to sleep from 6:30 to 11:30, 4 days a week. And then 6:30 until whenever the fuck I wake up the other 3 days, which is awesome. That means I get 3 sleep-in days a week and then 4 5-hour days a week. Those 5-hour days, if I can train myself, I can take a 1-hour nap in the afternoon in addition, if I can train myself to do it. So it is 5 hours a day, but it's only 4 days, and I'll have a room for a 1-hour nap in the afternoon. So that's the tentative schedule as of now. So I hope you guys are excited for longer streams to come back, because I am. I've missed it, and it's been really hard. I appreciate you guys being patient with how I've been trying to stream. But we've really just been grasping at whatever hours we can find. Speaking of the daycare, we have not found any new parents yet, which is a huge bummer. It's a blessing in some ways because Lady Mac gets to help unpack the house and we're really in it together. Like my niece went home, so it's just the 2 of us again. So, you know, it's hard, but the fact that she only has 1 kid every day, we still have 2 moms that stayed in the daycare, but one of them is 1 day a week and the other one's 4 days a week. So it's really only 1 kid. And we're going to start feeling the financial impact of that pretty soon if she can't find another mom to join us or another kid to join us. But we still haven't found any new people yet. We might do something like that, Snow Queen. Here's the thing, though. Right now, this to me, if you don't know this part, I feel like this will help you feel a little better about it. 5 hours of sleep is going to feel like a lot for me because for the last like 3 months, I've been sleeping an hour before stream and an hour after. And then trying to sleep like 45 minutes in the afternoon. So it's been fucking brutal. It's why I've missed almost all the Thursdays for like 2 months. Because by Thursday, I'm so dead that I can't function. And I just need to sleep. So 5 hours is going to feel amazing. Hopefully soon, yeah. She is pushing for it. But I actually feel like even though I'm a little bit worried, and I got shingles, you're right. I got so stressed out and so exhausted that my body got shingles. I also agree with you that that's what happened. But I feel like it's a little bit of a blessing that Lady Mac doesn't have too many kids and can move into her house. You know what I mean? she gets to this be a part of this and not feel like she's like so exhausted from running a 6-kid daycare. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure, Dizzy, for sure. You know what's funny? I already know what that feels like because right now I'm sleeping 6 to 7 hours a day, and it's amazing. Like, it's amazing. I won't give it up. Like, this is my new life. Like, even tonight, we're only streaming long enough for me to tell the stories, then I'm ending the stream and going to bed. And you all probably assumed that, right? Like, we're still in transition mode. I'm glad I still have the weekend off to finish unpacking more stuff. And then we'll start returning to normal and making it feel normal. But yeah, we're still kind of in transition mode right now. Right, Belf? Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Yeah, Dan, it's just become kind of a lifestyle for me. But not anymore. I think, and a lot of you will like hearing me say this, I'm hurting myself physically with my sleep schedules, and it's got to stop. If I do it long term, I'm going to do something really bad to myself eventually. I need to stop wearing myself down. Why do you think I have colds that last 3 weeks? You know what I mean? It's like, that's not normal. It has to stop. I have to sleep more than 5 hours a day, or at least 5 hours a day at minimum. Well, I streamed today because Friday felt like a great day to stream, right? I know I'm going back to normal schedule in the next couple weeks. I wanted to really tell you guys the stories of what's going on, and I want to just have a just chatting, no video games, chill night. It's only going to be regulars tonight. It's all of you guys who are always here. Like, this is like our night, right? Where we just get to hang out, vibe out, and tell stories and chill. Like, this is what I wanted, you know? Yeah, for sure, Admiral Brocode. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It's definitely the plan, Anubi. It's time to fix it. I don't like being sick for 3 weeks. Yeah, exactly, Snow Queen, exactly. I'm not watching videos. I'm not a React Andy. That's right. That's right, Sweet Daddy Jones. That's right. That's how I feel too, Angela. I actually had everything fixed last night, except for I would have had to sit like this all night because the cord was too short, and now I have a longer cord. I had everything fixed last night, though. But I knew Friday just felt better. It felt like the right night to stream. Oh, so what did we end up doing about the washer and dryer? Destinovas, you of all people, I'm glad you asked. You'll never guess where we bought our appliances from. You'll never guess in a million years. So it's judgment time, chat. Are you ready to judge me? Because now's the time. We bought a brand new fridge, even though the house came with a brand new fridge. Never been used, never been touched, but we just didn't like it. That's where you judge my financial decisions. I told you we spent the full $8,500 already, didn't I? Yeah, Destinovas, we have a fridge that has like a beverage center where you open the door without opening the door. And we love it. I love it because I hate wasting energy, and the fridge wastes a lot of energy. Lady Mac loves it because there's a water pitcher built into the fucking door. We love that fridge. That's where it went. That's right. Also, the stove was a gas stove with knobs on the front. You can say what you want about gas stoves. I hate them for a lot of reasons. I'm not here to judge anybody for having a gas stove. I know a lot of people love the way they cook. I don't like them. I hate the smell. And I don't like how dangerous they can be for kids, especially with the knobs on the front and not the top. And it was old. Like the gas stove is probably, I would guess, like 10 years old. So you get it, Arden. Yeah. So we replaced the stove also. Also, we got so fucking lucky. When they installed the stove, I told the guy, I said, I'm going to have to install a 220 line because there's no electricity. It's a gas stove. He pulled the stove out and he goes, no, there's a 220 line back there. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I fist bumped a stranger. So there was already a 220 line back there. That saves me a lot of work and a lot of time. You have both too? Nice. Yeah. It's lovely. Lovely. I agree with that, Snow Queen. Yeah. We got all the appliances have been delivered. Here's why we bought it from Costco. I did not know this. Costco, when they sell you a fridge, dishwasher, washer, dryer, they include everything in the price. Nobody does that. Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, nobody. Meaning all materials, all installation, everything is included in the price. Even if they have to send a specialist to install it, it's still included in the price. Amazing. If it breaks, they come and get it for free and fix it. Like, it's amazing. And they were cheaper than everybody, which is... So all of that, plus they were cheaper. So we got a new washer and dryer, obviously. So we got a new washer, a new dryer, a new fridge, a new stove. So those 4 things were brand new. But we needed a washer and dryer, obviously. And yeah, I'm not going to react to Twitch drama, TwitchCon drama. I know there was a bunch of it. We're not doing that here. Okay. You ready to judge me a second time, Angela? All of the appliances are different brands. Nothing matches. Nothing. The dishwasher that they had, Arden, doesn't feel that old, which is why we didn't replace it. It feels fine. It's not new, but it's not old, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's amazing, Destinova. So amazing. The fridge is Samsung. I don't like Samsung appliances, but man, do I love that fucking fridge. Hopefully it doesn't break. The stove is GE. It's, oh my God, where's my bakers in chat? My wife has finally, for the first time in her life, has a stove that has a double oven. And it's beautiful. So she has a double oven stove now. She's giddy about it. Oh, that's fun, Angela. Heck yeah. We did not buy a standalone freezer because we already have one. Remember, we have that one for the breast milk. So we do already have one, yeah. Yeah. Double oven. So lovely. And the washer and dryer are LG. I did a lot of research on washer and dryers, and apparently LG makes the best washer and dryers in 2025 anyways. I found so many Reddits and so many places that say, a lot of them will say buy Electrolux, but that's rich people stuff, or buy LG, and LG is normal people prices. Like, for perspective, my LG washer and dryer were like $700 a piece, which is really expensive to me. I know it's the world we live in now, but that still seems so ridiculous. But the Electrolux are $1,500 a piece. Like, what? I ain't buying no $3,000 set of washer and dryers. Get out of here. Get out of here. How's she pumping? Amazing. If you into numbers, Lady Mac currently makes about 2,000 milliliters of milk per day. Something like that. A buttload. I bet, Snow Queen, I bet. Yeah, yeah. All those brands you just mentioned, Rizzy, I can't buy any of them. I think the Miele, Miele, I think you can buy at specialty places here, but it's really expensive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I did see some of the Miele pieces, but you can't buy them at Costco, Home Depot, or Lowe's that I've ever seen. No, Belfry, I know. You think so, Machine? I'll work on it. I'll work really hard on it. Okay, so the first two remodeling projects, chat. The first one is I need to build a fence. I need to put up 14 feet of fence on one side and 34 feet of fence on the other side. That's not a lot. If you know anything about fencing, you know that's nothing. That's so easy. So easy, right? But I need to do that for the dogs so they can't go to the front yard. The backyard, I don't think I'm going to fence in. I think the dogs will learn not to go in the creek. And if they do start going in the creek, I'll deal with it then. I may do chicken wire down by the creek. I'm thinking of maybe doing like, you know, the black chicken wire fencing. I might just do that from tree to tree to create a bit of a barrier for them, but I'm not really worried about them going in the creek. Neither of them seems interested. So I've brought them all the way down to the creek and they both kind of looked at it like, ew. Interesting, Rizzy. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The second one is the washer and dryer room being moved upstairs. Neither of us likes the idea of the washer and dryer being in the basement on a 3-level house. Because remember, we have basement level, main level, second level. We would have to wash clothes in the lower level, then bring them all the way up to the second level. I know that's a first world problem, chat, but since I have all of the skills to move it upstairs, we're going to move it upstairs. And we have 2 walk-in closets in our master bathroom. And I don't know about you, chat, but we don't have 2 master's closets worth of clothes. The closets are huge. They're so big that one can be a laundry room. Like, they're huge. Like, I was just measuring the master closet. It can fit a 70-inch dresser on one side. Do they even make dressers that big? Like 70 inches? I'm sure they do. We don't own a dresser, but I kind of want one in the new closet because it just makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't mind the stairs, Destinovas, but I also grew up with stairs, and I've always lived with stairs, so they don't bother me. But yeah, we definitely want the laundry on the same level as all the bedrooms. But that means I'll have to run plumbing and stuff, but no big deal. No big deal. I've been reading Ohio code and how to do it to make sure I do it the right way. I'm probably going to try to do that this weekend so we can wash clothes. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to a laundromat. Yeah. Oh my God, Sweet Daddy Jones, I bet. I mean, the good news, Sweet Daddy Jones, is all of our clothes are in there and the closet is still not full. And I haven't redone it yet. And when I redo it, I'm going to like triple the amount of space it has for stuff. Because it has those cheap, you guys know those cheap wire racks that are really popular in houses built from like the 1990s until now? A lot of closets have those white wire racks in them. Everything in this house is those white wire racks. But the good news is that allows me to do some really easy, pleasant, nice remodeling, making them look a lot prettier. Yeah, I would love to show you guys the place now, but right now we're in move-in mode and there's boxes fucking everywhere. Everywhere. This room behind me, there's like, some of you saw it at the start of stream, there's boxes everywhere. So until I have it a little bit more in order, I don't want to start taking pictures yet. And so eventually I want to share everything with you all. And I would like to eventually do a tour like on my phone maybe, but I'm not super keen on that idea. We'll see. You know what I would rather do, chat? Figure out how to take you guys on a wireless camera on my streaming setup. Maybe I'll spend a night talking to GamerTech about that. I would like to have a wireless camera connected to my PC for streaming. Like if we're talking right now, I can just literally just take it with me and walk around the house with it. I don't know how that exists or how expensive that would be. Oh, I could make a YouTube video. That's not a bad idea. What's the approximate square footage of the new house? 3,300. It's 3,300 square feet. A little more than that. Almost. It's like 3,350. I'm going to do that in meters so my meters people know what that means. My house is about 310 square meters. It's a big ass house. Yeah, we could do something like that, Belf. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's huge. Now, remember, 800 square feet's just going to be the daycare. And about 250 square feet's my office. So that's about 1,000 square feet already gone, right? About 80 square meters already gone just for those things. But that's why we bought this house, because we knew we were going to do that. Before, the daycare was in our living room and dining room. Now the daycare has its own separate space disconnected from the rest of the house. Amazing. So amazing. It also has 3 full baths, which just feels so luxurious to have. 3 full bathrooms. We had 1.5 in the other house. I can shower in 3 different rooms now. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's so much house. Thank you, Big Sam. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Maybe Turge. Maybe, yeah. And I'm going to add a half bath in the basement. So it's eventually going to have 3.5. Because we need a half bath in the daycare. It'll just make life so much easier in the daycare. Oh, the daycare is not empty. Me and Lady Mac have been taking the boxes of toys and just dumping them on the floor of the daycare. It is a fucking jungle down there. It is a jungle. Oh, empty of kids. Yeah. It doesn't need much work, though. It's carpeted, but we're not going to let the kids eat in the daycare anymore. That's a new rule we have. Lady Mac's going to do field trip to the kitchen time, and the kids are going to eat in the kitchen. So that there's no more food in the daycare going forward. That alone should reduce the amount of disgustingness that happens in the daycare. No food allowed, no juice allowed. I think that'll make it so it stays a lot cleaner down there. That Snow Queen Lady Mac has said to me about 50 times in the last 3 months, she can't wait for her living room to not be where she works. She's really, really excited about it. Any of you who've ever done this before know your job being where you live can suck mentally real bad because it's like you never leave, right? So the fact that she can, at the end of the day, leave the daycare, close the baby gate to the daycare, and not go back down there, going to be really good for her mental health. Yeah, exactly, Turge, exactly. So yeah, that size house costs like 3 million euros here. I mean, we paid $500,000 for this house. We had a pretty chunk of change to put down because we sold our house. But I mean, it was almost $500,000. It was an expensive ass house. So we paid for what we have, obviously. I never thought I'd spend $500,000 on a house. We did not track down the local pumpkin patch. We're going to drive to the one we normally go to. Yeah, we like that one enough that we're going back this year. Yeah. We live in a really, really good school district. Really good for what we wanted. Not 10 out of 10. We got the best test scores in the state. We had a couple of requirements of what we wanted from a school district. You guys, everyone is welcome to make their own decisions on where they live and where they want to raise kids. But we had a couple of criteria we wanted. We didn't want a test-taking school. That was like rigid, regimented. We're 10 out of 10, best school district in the state. Everybody's going to have the best test scores. Fuck that. Like, that's not a good way for kids to be raised. If you're in that kind of school district, you raise your kids there, that's all you, man. I don't care. Everyone raises their kids how they want to. We don't like that. We also wanted a diverse school district. We didn't want to move to, there's plenty of suburbs in Ohio that the high school is 99% white, which is, again, plenty of people raise kids there and it's fine. Not everybody grows up to be racist because of that. Good parenting will overcome almost anything. But we wanted a diverse school, and the school district that they're going to is super diverse. We'll talk at some point about how the high schools do recruit athletes from other school districts, though. So that's a little bit gross. But it's one of those school districts. They take their football a little too seriously. But outside of that, it's a very diverse school district, which we really wanted that too. And the third thing is where we live is small. And that was, you know why that's great? None of the schools are more than 12 minutes away. None of them. How luxurious does that feel? Like when I take Jonah to school at the old house, it was 22 minutes there, 22 minutes home. Here, 7 minutes there, 7 minutes home. That's so beautiful. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, right? It's not that big of a deal, but getting 15 minutes back twice a day when you're really busy feels very luxurious to me. Right? Like it feels really good. But anyway, so we're really happy with the school district, and it felt worth the money for what it is. Yeah. All those minutes add up. Yeah, you could ride a bike there. Actually, at some point, Snow Queen, I'm going to be the annoying person who petitions the city to finish the bike trail. There's a bike trail in my neighborhood that stops, and then there's a big empty park space with no bike trail, and then there's the school. Finish the goddamn bike trail. If they just keep it going through the park, kids could ride their bike to school. So at some point, I'm going to go downtown and be like, hey, how do I start a petition to get you to put a fucking bike trail in? Time to be annoying, chat. I'm gonna live here for 30 years. Also, I did the HOA thing we talked about. I sent the HOA an email and said, hey, I'm putting up a fence next week. I already have the yard marked by the utilities. Let me know if you have any issues with that. And they didn't respond. So I get to do what the fuck I want. Should have said something, right? Oh, fence is already in. Sorry. Yeah. Pretty much, Big Sam. Yeah, pretty much. I know, NRL, that sucks. The NRL, that's what I'm saying exists now. The bike path just ends in a park. Like, the park should just finish the bike path so it connects to the other bike path. You have to get on a busy road to get to the other bike path right now. Like, nah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Also, I found out, chat, we only live 12 minutes from Menards. I thought it was so much further away. 12 minutes. It's right around the corner. Easy peasy. Lowe's is 6 minutes away. Home Depot's 10. I have a Home Depot, a Lowe's, and Menards within 12 minutes. All three of them. Beautiful. I'm going to save so much big money. It's true. It's true. Oh, man, it's so awesome. I still, I know I'm repeating it, but I still wake up every day so happy that we did this. It's just so amazing. It feels like we worked so hard for it, and now we have it, and it's not a letdown. You know how sometimes you work hard for something, you worked so hard that you're exhausted when you get it? Nah, I definitely don't feel that way. I'm so ecstatic. What is your local Lowe's niche specialty? I haven't been in the Lowe's yet, so I'll have to go still. I've only been in the Home Depot and the Menards so far. I'm not sure what that means, NRL. Oh, so much easier. Snow Queen, so much easier, yeah. I did find out some bad news, though, chat. I can no longer same day all of my stuff from Amazon. I have to wait 1 day now. Because we're not as close to the warehouse. To be fair, at the old house, the warehouse was 3 blocks away. Like literally 3 blocks away. Unacceptable. Ask the old owners for a refund. I should. It's time. First world problems. I'll have Kinamara make some calls so we can get them to put in a new warehouse. There you go, Disney. There you go. You know what, Disney? I'm going to be honest with you. I've driven 2,000 miles just from here to that house in 2 weeks that many times. I don't want to do that again for a long time. I'm so fucking done with that drive. Yeah. The other thing, Chad, is in our old house, we also lived about 4 blocks away from a Budweiser plant. So when the wind blew the right way, you smelled hops. And if you want to know what cooking hops smells like, it smells like shit. Yeah. Kinamara, it's called a joke, okay? God. God. Yeah. You know what's funny, Dizzy? The packages we've gotten here all got delivered in someone's car. So where we live, they definitely hire like those people who do like Uber Eats type of function for them, because everything's been delivered like in normal people cars, not an Amazon truck. So yeah. I don't actually know, Kinamara. So the new homeowner bother you about anything else other than the water heater? Water heater, the washer and dryer, and what was there a third thing? I don't think there was a third thing. I'm not remembering it, so it must not be there. I thought there was something else he asked me about. Oh, he asked me where the keys to the house were. And we couldn't find them. We couldn't find the keys to our own house. And I realized that we didn't use the keys to our front door, chat, the entire 10 years we lived there. So rarely, I knew there was a third thing, that we never had them on a keychain or anything. There's a good reason to judge us. We couldn't unlock our own front door if we needed to. Exactly, Dizzy, exactly. What sort of food places are local for you? Oh my God, the food is so good here. Oh my God. I love moving to places that have diverse food. Oh my fucking God. I did not think it would be as good as it is. We've had amazing Thai food, amazing Chinese food, amazing Japanese food from 3 local mom and pop places already. And we've only been here a week. Like, because we've been eating out a lot because we're getting new appliances and we're unpacking. It's been so amazing. That Thai place might be the best Thai food I've ever had in my life. It was so good. It's such a good pad Thai. They use a little bit heavier of a noodle instead of the thin noodles like you get at Panda Express. Oh man, ugh, ugh. Are they authentic Chinese? I think it's fusion Chinese. No, that's not the fusion place. The Japanese place is. How do I know if the Chinese is authentic? The rice was a lot different than what I'm used to at the Chinese place, meaning that like I'm used to that dense rice we get in America a lot. That's like packed into that box. This rice was multicolored and had a ton of vegetables in it. So if that's authentic, that's what it looked like. Yeah. Yeah, the rice was 2 colors. Like brown and white or brown and black. I don't remember. Yeah, exactly, Big Sam. We've been trying to all the mom and pop places basically around us so far. I might be mixing some restaurants together though. It's all a blur. Maybe I should start taking pictures of my food. But yeah, the Chinese place had really, really good spring rolls. Like amazing spring rolls. The fried rice was above average. The what was the other thing we got from there? Crap, I don't remember what it was called. But it was like a noodle dish with like I don't remember what it was called. I'm sorry. I'll have to ask Lady Mac. It was like spicy brown broth noodles, and they were pretty good. But the Chinese place was my least favorite of the three. The Thai place was by far my favorite. The Japanese place was second, mostly because their crab rangoon was so fucking good. I'm going to be honest with you. We haven't tried ramen or pho yet, no. We also haven't tried a local pizza place, but we haven't found one yet. We found out that their Taco Bell sucks real bad. It might have the worst ratings I've ever seen on Google. It's rated like a 1.9. And you like never see that. For like a Taco Bell. Like to be rated 1.9. Well, here's the thing about the... So, Valjean, do you want to hear a funny story? If you go into the Thai place, it's a Thai place here. They have no website, no online menu. And when Lady Mac went in, she said, I'll just ask them for a menu. They said, you can take a picture of the menu. So that's how mom and pop that place is. I was like, that's as mom and pop as you can be. But the place was fucking packed. So everyone knows they make good food. Like when we went in there, it's a... Have you guys ever seen this before? It's a Thai place with a bar and music. I have never seen that before. Like, it was jumping in there. Like, it had a full bar, music, and amazing Thai food. Really unexpected. Most Thai places we go to are really quiet, like little holes in the wall, like chill places. This place was jumping. It was same, Big Sam, same. I love a good crab rangoon. I should try Angela, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know about jeans. See, we've been doing only takeout for now because we're really, not to be dramatic, but we're really just surviving day by day. Moving with 3 kids that are 4 and under is really hard, if you haven't imagined. So we've both been just trying to go minute to minute at this point. And we both have been very like stressed and testy for good reasons, but exhausting reasons, right? A lot of it is because we don't have babysitters, right? My niece is home now, so we have to do everything while watching the kids. That's fucking hard. Like, it's really difficult. But once we're settled in, it's going to feel a lot better. We still don't have the bed set up. We've been camping out in the upstairs. So this house, chat, has what would you call this? A loft space between the bedrooms upstairs. So when you get to the top of the stairs, there's a room that's about 20 feet by 16 feet with all the bedroom doors connected to it. It's huge. And we put all the mattresses in that room and we've just been camping out there together. It's going to be an awesome space for the boys as they get older, right? Put video games in there, a couple of TVs, a couch. It's going to be great. But for now, we just have like 4 mattresses set up and we just camp out as a family every night. It's exhausting, Pims. If I could tell past me anything, Pims, it would be to do the move before I have kids. So if that helps you in any way, move first, then start family. Think of family while moving. So yeah, it's a loft. Yeah. My niece was very sad to go home. She wants to live here. So my niece stayed with me on and off for 2 months, right? She had to go back and forth a little bit. Amazing that my sister brought her here and amazing that we had her. She was so lovely to have. But she liked it here so much that she was applying to jobs feverishly the last week she was here. Yeah. You're welcome, Pims. Are you going to let her have one of the bedrooms? I already told my niece that if she moves here, that she can live here temporarily, but I will expect her to get her own place. I wouldn't rush her, but she also has to drive, and she doesn't drive yet. I only say that because we are a big family, And we have a lot of stuff going on in our house. So I wouldn't want her to live here for years and years and years. But to get her life started, it'd be fine, right? A year or two. I think that's fine. But not for like 5, 6, 7 years. Well, like we don't want her to live here the whole time. She's got to get out there and start her own life, right? But the driver's license is mandatory because our city is not a walking city. No possible work from home options for her? No, she wants to work in the hospital. So she wants to work in a hospital. I think her being with Lady Mac in the NICU made her really want to work in a hospital. So all the jobs she applied for were in hospitals. How old is she? She's 20. So I'm not one of those people who thinks you're 18 years old, get out there and live your life. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, that's what I did. But I wouldn't be like that to a person. But I also don't want her to, you know what I mean? Like, get so comfy that she doesn't eventually branch out and start her life, you know? I think it's a fair thing. She got to get a job first, and she got to get a driver's license, though. Because we can't drive her to work all the time. It's already hard enough for us to manage our own life. We're not going to be able to drive, especially on hospital schedules. Ain't no way. How old am I? Half past dawn, Destinovas. Half past dawn. Yeah. I think the last 2 jobs I saw her apply for, Belf, were nurse's aide, because you don't need a degree for that or any experience, and I didn't know that, if you didn't know that. And I don't know what the position is called, but the description said it's basically the person who does moving people in the hospital. Basically, someone needs moved, you go to the room, you get them ready, you move their bed to a new area. I don't know what you would call that, but it's that person. Well, there's other things, Arden, that I don't really want to like. There's different ideologies with how we raise the kids that are going to take some teaching on our end because we do things a little differently than she's used to. You know what I've learned, chat? Now that our kids have been around my niece, my wife's best friend, and my mother-in-law, me and my wife let our kids get away with a lot more than other people are okay with. We're both let's see what happens set of parents. Like Gideon built himself a fort so he could try to jump over the couch yesterday. And we both just let him do it. And we're like, no, let's see where this goes. Like, let's see if he makes it. Let's see that boy jump. I don't know. We're just like, kids are going to learn from mistakes and kids are going to do weird stuff. And we're both okay with that. You know what I mean? We're not like, no, don't do that. You might get hurt. You might get hurt. Don't do that. You might fall down. We're both like, fuck it. That's a cool tower. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Dan, for sure. Orderly or transport? Patient transfer. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Gambon if he makes it. If he hurts himself, he'll know not to do it again. That's how we both feel. Yeah. So it doesn't, we're both like very chill, more chill than I thought. I feel like we're not chill because I feel like we're always yelling at the kids to stop doing something. Like we had to tell, Gideon has grown really strong. And the other day, he trapped Jonah under some blankets and wouldn't let him out. And you're just like, you're laughing, but you don't want him to do it, but you're like laughing as a parent at the same time. And you're like, Gideon, let him out. And Gideon's going, no, I captured him. I mean, fair, you did capture him. I don't want to take that from you, but. Pretty much, Arden. Yeah, pretty much. But within reason. I think it's okay to let kids be kids sometimes. I think that if you're too overprotective, your kids are not going to grow up with a sense of like what they should and shouldn't try to do, right? Okay, now you're fiscally responsible for him. Gideon sat down to dinner today, chat. And Lady Mac made the mistake saying, after you're done eating, you can have ice cream. So you know what he said? I'm done. And she goes, no, eat your nuggets. He said, no, I'm done. No, but you still have to eat your dinner. No, I'm done. I'm done. I want ice cream. I'm done. You said when I was done, I'm done. Fuck. Next time, don't mention the ice cream until he's actually done. Physics, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Big Sam, exactly. We don't want them to burn the house to the ground, but we also want to let them try cool shit, right? Exactly, Arden, yeah. I do think I have to replace a lot of the power outlets in the house because they're not tamper-proof. I don't know how afraid I should be of that. In the other house, I made all of the outlets tamper-proof. And in this house, none of them are. If you don't know what that means, if you stick a butter knife in a tamper-proof outlet, nothing happens. If you stick a butter knife in a regular outlet, it might electrocute you. So, they're not expensive. That's just time-consuming to replace them all. You know what I mean? Blew me through a sliding glass door, but I turned out okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. It's not expensive. It's just going to take a long time. Especially, you know what I'll do? All of their bedrooms, I'll replace those outlets before they even go into them. Because the bedrooms are still empty right now as we move in. Arden, yeah, that message sounded really dark at first. Let them stick pennies in the sockets. They won't be around much longer. The pennies, the pennies. Oh, God, Belle. That's true, Angela. I'll get to see what all the electrical work looks like. I have been pleasantly surprised by the build quality of the house over and over and over again. The only problem I've discovered, and I do have to fix this problem, unfortunately, because there's a leak in the basement. Very minor drip. The person who installed the water supply line for the fridge was what we call, chat, in planet Earth, a fucking idiot. And they punched a hole in the pipe and stuck it into the side of the pipe. I've never seen that in my entire life. I didn't even know you could do that. And surprise, surprise, it leaks. So I already bought the new valve. I just got to go. It's a drip leak. It's not like gushing, but still annoying. What am I going to do with the second fridge? We're going to sell it for $800, hopefully. We're going to try to sell it. We're going to throw it up on Facebook Marketplace and tell somebody it's brand new. It retails for like $1,200-$1,400, depending on where you buy it. And we're going to say $800 brand new fridge. And we're going to sell it to whatever the best offer is. If that ends up being $500, I'm not going to do a garage fridge for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're very expensive for electric bills to run another fridge. The fridge is the most expensive appliance in your house, if you don't know that. Running two of them will mean like $300 electric bills. So I don't want to do that. And the garage is hot in the summer, so the fridge will work overtime in summer. Yeah. Like fridges, they're very, very expensive to run in general, in every house. So I don't want second fridge. Now, Lady Mac's freezer that she has for her breast milk has a switch inside to switch it to a fridge. I'd be okay with that being a fridge in another part of the house. You know what I mean? Or it being a deep freeze for us because we have a big family. So I think that'll be okay. We already have that. But at this point, I would feel better. We still have the stove and the fridge. I'd feel better if we can sell them both for a little bit of money to recoup some of the costs of our new appliances. Our new appliances cost $4,800. I don't know if you think that's expensive, chat. I thought it was very expensive. But also, this is the world we live in, right? So if I can get some of that back, I'll feel a little better. Yeah. Not bad for what you buy. Yeah, $4,800, new fridge, new stove, new washer, new dryer, fully installed, fully delivered, so on and so forth, yeah. We asked the neighbor if she knew anybody who needs a new fridge, right? And she said, I might want it. And I think she thought it was free. So I told Lady Mac today, I said, did you ask her, did you want a fridge? Or do you say, do you want to buy a fridge? And she says, I just said, did you want a fridge? And I said, oh, maybe type that it's $800. And then Lady Mac wrote, it's going to be $800. And the lady wrote back, oh, it won't fit. Never mind. She thought it was free. Angela, have a good night. Wait a minute, Angela. Let me think if I missed any important stories. School, the move. I think we're covered. I think we're pretty covered. Can you guys think of something I haven't told you about? I think we're good. I think we're good. Have a wonderful night, Angela. I'm glad we got to catch up a little bit. I'll let you know the first time Lady Mac bakes two things at the same time. Pretty much, Arden. Almost that entire expense, Arden, was the fridge. That fridge is $2,000. But I mean, if you shopped for a fridge recently, you know that's not actually that out of this world. Fridges are expensive. Well, I'm building a new laundry room in a walk-in closet, Snow Queen, so it'll be upstairs. But we have a pantry now, which we did not have before. And let me tell you how fucking amazing that is. We had to put all of our food in regular cabinets, and now we have a pantry. Oh, God, I love it, Dizzy. It's such a blessing. They're so awesome. Hell yeah, Admiral Bro Code. But it's a full pantry. It's not even built yet. It has the shitty little white racks in it. Wait till I rebuild it. It's going to hold so much. I can't wait. Good luck, Pims. I hope you find something you love. I love that for you, Arden. Yeah. I mean, we have so much. The pantry relieves so much stress that we currently still have like 6 empty cabinets in our kitchen. 6. Like, we have so much space. There's so much room for activities, chat. So much. Also, we didn't realize this when we bought the house, chat. Every single cabinet has pull-out shelves. It's so luxurious. If you know what I'm talking about, when you open the lower cabinet, they all have the pull-outs that slide out instead of you having to get down there and get inside the cabinets. Amazing. Amazing. I'm sure, Arden, my wife will be sure to fill every cabinet. I guarantee it. And we're not fully unpacked yet. I'm probably forgetting about a whole box of kitchen stuff somewhere. Like, yeah, there's no way. I think that's about it, chat. We've seen all kinds of beautiful birds. I've seen squirrels, raccoons. No possums yet, unfortunately. No deer yet. The neighborhood is filled with kids everywhere. Everywhere. I really, really like our neighbors. We're already buddies. I think we're going to be really good friends. I met the guy 2 houses down from us today. Their kid was born August 6th. Ours was born. When was ours born, chat? August 11th. I know his birthday. Shut up, chat. So like 5 days apart. I almost said to him, chat, do you need a daycare? But I didn't want to be too overt when I just met him. But if I see him again, I'm going to say, do you need a daycare? Because imagine if his daycare was only 2 houses down. That would feel really nice. Yeah, it might not have been a raccoon, Rizzy. It might have been a skunk. That's probably not better. But I did see some kind of creature out in the backyard the other day. Either a skunk or a raccoon. I couldn't make it out fast enough. Ziva didn't catch it, and that's all that matters. I've learned that there's so much wildlife in my backyard that I have to turn the floodlight on, which thank God I have one, and then wait about 10 seconds for the animals to scatter before I let Ziva out. Just give them a head start so she doesn't catch anything. But our back porch is a deck. So when you open the back doors, they open up to a big deck, which is awesome. And then there's like a stone patio beneath it. It's such a lovely backyard. There are coyotes here, but they're not big. Coyotes don't get big in Ohio. I don't know if they get big in other parts of the world, but they're like small dogs here. And I'm pretty sure Ziva would kill them. I'm sure of it, actually. She's a tough little girl. She's the tough little girl. I don't really worry about her. She's a strong dog. Yeah, that's about what they are, Pims, here, but they're usually scrawny, probably because they're wild. Is there really, Rizzy, huh? They're smart, but see, Ziva is a bred hunting dog. That's what they bred her for. So I just think that she's like this, she's fine. And Sadie's an Australian Shepherd, which they bred also to protect cattle. So I think both of them are the type of breed that I don't have to worry about foxes. You know what I mean? I think foxes are also opportunistic hunters who don't want a big fight, right? They don't want a big fight. I think that the foxes here, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, are not pack hunters. They're solitary creatures. That's what I think too, Destinovas, yeah. I think most of the dog pee will keep most animals out of the yard, except squirrels. I've learned that squirrels don't care. They don't care about the dogs. They just assume they'll get away. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Arden. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do things to protect the dogs. They only go outside with me right now. And I'm going to put a fence up, and I'm going to put chicken wire in the back. So I don't want to put a fence in the back of our yard because it's really, really pretty. And I want the boys to be able to go down into the creek. So I think I'm just going to put chicken wire with a set of homemade stairs. And a gate is the plan. Yeah, they're not afraid of anything. To be fair, squirrels are pretty fast. But Ziva's caught like 3 of them. So they're not that fast. Yeah. Have they really, Big Sam? I believe it. Every day I go outside, chat, and I throw black walnuts out of my yard into the creek. Every day. It's a new hobby of mine. I go outside and I just chuck them into the pond. I mean, into the creek. It's my fun little game I play because there's dozens of them in my yard because of the 3 black walnut trees. Yeah, hi, Thalmy. How have you been? It's good to see you. Do you really, Destinovas? Yeah. Is it one of your dogs that does it? I feel like it's always one. You have that one dog that's just like murdery. I'm sorry, Thalmy. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. I'm sorry life's not being nice to you. Any other updates, chat? I might have told you all my stories already. I mean, I guess we are 3 hours in. I don't know about already. It's 3 hours of stories. Yeah. This stream will be a good one to rewatch because there's a lot of details about everything in it. Yeah. Closing on the house went really smooth. Like, we signed, there were no hiccups, nothing. Everything was easy peasy. The company sent over the documents like they were supposed to. They were slow. They were 30 minutes late because, of course, they were. But I was expecting them to be like 6 hours late, so I'll take 30 minutes. But everything was pretty smooth, pretty easy. Oh my God, the snow, that's amazing. You're like, someone's killing animals, but I don't know who. Goodness gracious. But the house is so fucking beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't tell you guys the cool story. I started telling you and I didn't finish telling you. The previous owner sent a Facebook message to Lady Mac saying, if you want to know anything about the house, let us know. So Lady Mac, in her I don't want to talk to people way, said, can you please write back to this lady so I don't have to talk to her? Some of you can relate to that mindset. So I wrote back and the lady said, here's my phone number. Here's my husband's phone number. If you ever have any questions about the house, text us and we'd be happy to explain it to you. They're so awesome. Like, that's so awesome. And they sent us a really nice Facebook message that said, we're so glad a young family is going to be raised in that house. You know, that house meant a lot to us. We raised our family there, so on and so forth. You can fill in the blanks. And it was just a really sweet interaction. And now we have their phone numbers. And I do intend to text them and ask them some stuff. There's still a light switch in the living room that I don't know what it does. It turns on something, I assume. No issues that needed addressing in the new place. There was a bad battery on the sump pump. So that's an unfortunate problem, but not a hard one to fix. And there's a leak on the drain line, the water supply line to the fridge. A drip leak that I have to fix. That's all I've discovered so far. So not so bad. Penny! How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Thalmy. That's pretty funny, right? You ask them why they didn't mention the HOA. That's not their fault. That's their agent's fault. Their agent is the a-hole who never mentions the HOA. Although we talked to the neighbors and I mentioned the HOA to them and she kind of rolled her eyes and goes, they never do anything. And to me, that's music to my ears. It seems like the HOA is so hands-off that it annoys people that they're that hands-off. So, it really is Destinovas, isn't it? The people who we bought the house from moved to a cottage in North Carolina on the beach in full retirement mode because all their kids are grown. Oh God, Penny, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh God, Dizzy. Thank you, Salty. It's good to see you too. Hope you've been doing well. Admiral Bro Code, my suspicion is also that it does nothing. Yeah. They just collect them dues. That's right. I literally think that the homeowners association is a racket. They basically just build neighborhoods, set up an HOA, and collect money and do nothing. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Now, you guys know how I feel about this. That makes me happy. When you drive through my neighborhood, there's like 5 basketball hoops out in the street. There's kids' toys in people's front yards. There's people who have like all kinds of, there's Halloween decorations fucking everywhere. And all of you know, if it was a shitty HOA, none of that would happen. If there were a bunch of like a-holes running the HOA, there's no way. There'd be basketball hoops in the road and kids' toys in people's front yards, right? There's just no way. So it's a super chill experience. They literally just take your money. Interesting. Okay, Penny. Yeah. They are indeed a racket, yeah. Ask them to contact you when you move in 18 years, and we'll buy the cottage from them. Yeah. Pretty much, Thalmy. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm really not worried about the HOA at all. I mean, I emailed them about building a fence, and they didn't even respond. I emailed them the day before we bought the house. So it's been like 11 days. They sent me nothing. So no response at all. So I literally don't think they give a shit. I think it'll be more difficult to get them to actually do something when you need them to. Right? Like, that's probably the harder part. But I'm not going to ask them to do anything ever. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm super chill. As long as you're not going to burn my house down or hurt my kids or create a safety hazard, I really don't care. I am going to next year, in next spring, chat, the central island of our cul-de-sac is really big. And the center part of it has a bunch of stones in the ground that just create a platform of nothingness. No benches, no nothing. I'm going to try to convince everyone in the neighborhood that we need a big gazebo right there, and I want to build it for the whole neighborhood. And I hope they all want it. And I'll put like a solar panel on top of it for lights and stuff. But I'm going to ask them all to pitch in financially so that I don't have to pay for it myself. Because it's like 10, 15 houses, right? If everybody puts in $100, that'll pay for it, right? So we'll see how good of friends we become with everybody. Thank you, Emma Brocode. Have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Pretty much, Thelma. Yeah. Yeah, I want them to pitch in because I'm making something for everybody to use. Yeah, a little community area. I'm talking about a big gazebo, like 20 by 20. It's a big space up there with benches and lights. You know what I mean? Make it cool. Drufus said, guess who's getting divorced? This guy. Definitely the first time I've seen that in a resub message. Good for you, buddy. Good thing for both of us is the way it should always be in a divorce. Happy for you, man. Cheers. Cheers, dude. And thank you for 42 months. We'll see how it goes. Right now, all of the neighbors have been super awesome. I've met 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neighbors. I know, Destinovas, I know. But I mean, everybody, okay. I don't want to like really pour it on, chat, but everybody seems to take the neighborhood being chill and kid friendly and family oriented really seriously. And it's been amazing. I'm sure that won't stay that pure forever. But as of now, everybody's super chill and super awesome. We have yet to have a single negative experience. I know it won't. The world's not perfect, right? But it does feel like there's a huge community feeling around everybody who lives here. I mean, they've been just walking up to me while I'm working outside and introducing themselves. Like the neighbors, it's almost like the U-Haul is a magnet for neighbors. Like I've met all the people by them just walking up and introducing themselves to me. Just had the conversation tonight. Hope it goes well. Sleeping in the guest room as of tonight. Okay. Smooth, good communication. Stay strong, buddy. One day at a time, right? Sometimes divorce is the best thing for everybody, right? And that's okay. I know, Penny, right? I'm really excited about it. I agree with you, Dizzy. I'm going to make my fence so beautiful, make the shed super nice, and go, look at my shed. I agree with you. It's almost like my resume. I also found, remember how I told you guys there's like my neighborhood and then there's another neighborhood, but there's a forest in between. And the neighborhood's not behind my house. It's like adjacent, but diagonal because the state park is behind my house. I found out that a lot of the people in my neighborhood use that little forest for fun stuff. Like there's a little walking path over there and there's a little fort that some of the kids built. So we're probably going to do that too. Cause who knows that you're doing it? Fucking nobody, right? Like, yeah. All I'll say, Drufus, is keep talking about it, right? Keep talking about it. Open communication, explain everything to her. Everything will be fine. Obviously, there's going to be some concessions on both sides, you know? It's not a public trail because it's not the state park. It's like a no man's land. Eventually, I want to ask the city who owns it, Dizzy, because right now, if I look at the city plan, it looks like nobody owns it. It's just like a dead area. Like it's a weird little forest between a couple neighborhoods. Oh my God, this Novas. I think so too. And the creek is only 6 inches deep. You can drown in 6 inches of water, but I'm confident that it'll never be an issue. It's a shallow little creek. They said if it rains a lot that it does get deeper, but I'm sure it's not like a raging torrent, right? It's just a little creek. But I agree the kids are going to love it. Also, since I know people do stuff over there and they're obviously not answering to anybody about it, I'll probably carve out an actual path over there, maybe for like a 4-wheeler or something one day. I love that, Drewfish. Yeah, I hope so too. I'll be crossing my fingers for you, buddy. Ooh, I love that, Dan. Hell yeah. I mean, I do think if nobody owns it, Big Sam, I will put a claim on it and just see what happens. Because why not, right? The water looks incredibly clean. Incredibly clean. The creek is a water runoff creek for a lake nearby. The lake is within a mile or two of my house. So I think it's pretty clean. A natural water runoff, not like a sewer water runoff, if that makes sense. No, that's good news, Drew. Because like I said, my sister got divorced a couple years ago. Her and her ex-husband are both remarried already. And my sister is now out and married to a woman. He is now married to another woman that he's really happy with. Sometimes divorce is the best medicine, and that's okay. Yeah, the river that's polluted in Ohio is in northern Ohio, and I live in central Ohio. Yeah, we're not in the city of Columbus anymore, but we're in a suburb of Columbus. I've wondered if telling people the city I live in is doxing me because it's smaller, but it's still a population of like 40,000. So it's not like it's that small, right? So I probably could tell you guys the town I live in, and that would be okay, right? No, the population of my town is 25,000. I guess that's true, Belf, yeah. See if you guys can locate me. Now, one nice thing, Dizzy, is the national park is fucking huge. It's like massive. And there's probably 5 or 6 neighborhoods that border it, but that does narrow it down substantially, doesn't it? No, we're not on the west side. We're kind of in the country. When you leave my neighborhood, you're on a country road. It's glorious. Chat, I can see so many stars at night. Izzy, we love you. All day, every day. Big hugs, okay? I'm glad you came by tonight. I'm glad you spent some time here. Get some rest. Try to turn your brain off a little bit. We love your whole face. If you need to chit-chat in Discord, you know we're here for you. Even if you just want to talk about games to take your mind off of things. Just say something like, Persona 5 sucks. People will talk to you for hours. Get some good rest. Big hugs, baby. Yeah, Big Sam. I can now do that in my backyard. How cool is that? I can stand in my backyard and see. It's probably, I would guess, 5 times as many stars as I could see before. Like, it's crazy how much better it is without all of that light pollution. Mass Effect Andromeda is the best in the series. You know what I'm getting at, Dustanovas. It's great to be in the dark, isn't it? It's so nice. It's so nice. Oh, it really is, Dan. Because it's kind of like your It's almost like driving through West Virginia, right? Which, depending on the road you take, you might actually drive through West Virginia. But yeah, Southeast Ohio is super pretty. And it would be, wow. Yes, we're definitely going to get a telescope. Especially since... All right, chat, are you ready? Park rangers aren't listening, are they? I think we can set one of the telescopes up in the park and nobody would know we were there. Not like permanently, but when we want to do it, I think we could just literally cross the creek, go into the park, and it will have zero light pollution. And just have like telescope night, right? Maybe one day. I would love to do this. I don't know how to do it. Maybe we'll talk one day, chat. I would love to do a telescope stream one day. Now that I live out in the country adjacent area, I think that'd be so, so cool. Like, let's find Jupiter tonight. How awesome would that be? That'd be such a cool stream. No hunting allowed, no. None of the metro parks are allowed hunting. Can you find Uranus? Yeah, that's why I have an OnlyFans. I'm not going to show... Wait, what? Oh, the planet. Yeah. Probably. Marius! Thanks for 4 years, baby. How are you today? Why worry about the Rangers? Because the park closes at dusk. So you're not allowed in the park after dark. It's a stupid rule, but it is a rule. 4-year sub message. Is that planes, trains, and automo things? I believe it is. But I mean, I don't think anybody would know we were there, Dan. Yeah. All right, Marius. Planes, trains, and automo things. The good, the bad, the incredibly Chad. You survived it all for 4 years to date. Now you bet yourself for stepping through the Stargate. May the next year be as amazing and true as the one and only you. Thank you very much for 4 years, my dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. I know how to count, chat. I'll tell you what. I cannot function with my desk like this. I'm going to have to fix the floor maybe this weekend. My chair, I don't know if you guys can tell, it keeps happening to me. The wheels keep sliding off the floor over and over and over again. And I can't function like this. I'm going to have to fix it. It's way, way too annoying. There's no easy fix, though. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I might just have to build a new one. Well, I appreciate it, Marius. I appreciate it a lot, buddy. Pretty much, Big Sam. That's why I said, like, nobody will know, right? Yeah. Nobody will know. I have literally, though, chat, like, no pictures to share with you. Do you want to hear cute but sad news, chat? This was so cute. Today was Jonah's last day at school, and he knew that. He's been taking it really, really well. Like, really well. But I picked him up from school, and he said, today was my last day. I said, I know, buddy. And his teacher came out and said, wait, I forgot to give you a hug. And she gave him a big hug and stuff, and it was really nice. And he said to me, he goes, she's my old teacher now. I was like, yeah, she is. And then we started walking to the car, and he goes, I'm not going to see her again. And then he looked back at the school and goes, bye, teacher. Bye, school. And he didn't cry, but he just looked so, like, melancholy. And I was like, I cried. I'm going to cry now. It was like such like a, I know it's for the best, but it felt so sad in the moment, you know? And he's just like, he's in the car going like, I have a new teacher now. The end of an era, yeah. He may not even remember this, right? I don't know if he's old enough to even remember this, but God, I was just bawling in the front seat. Like, I know we're doing the right thing, right? We bought a beautiful house in a really nice area. He's going to have great schooling and live near parks and a quiet cul-de-sac, no busy road. But it still felt really sad to pull him out of a school that he was really comfortable in. There are lots of pictures, just not pictures of the house. Like, I got this absolute gorgeous picture of my wife looking at the baby. Does this button work? Like there are lots of pictures in the feed. Lady Mac took pictures of them in the creek. She got pictures of the boys playing in the creek. He's getting so big. Here they are playing in the creek. Let's play a game, chat. Which kid is that? Jonah or Gideon? It's Asher, yeah. He's getting really big. Our kids look so similar now, it's really hard to tell them apart. Well, like, without looking at their face. Trick question, it's actually me. It is Jonah. There's Gideon being a gremlin. Also, chat, we bought them little popcorn tray. Oh, this is a picture of the house, kinda. Here you go, chat. We bought them their own little individual popcorns. And this is them watching a movie, eating popcorn. But there's a picture of that. That's the house. That's the living room and kitchen area. So kind of a picture of the house, right? Where'd we get that couch? Ooh, Haverty's, maybe? Yeah, we were watching Hotel Transylvania. It really got him. No, that's the ugly fridge. This is a picture of my niece working in the kitchen. So this is also kind of a picture of the house. Yeah. So you can see that kitchen. Oh my gosh, chat, look at this picture. Lady Mac got a picture of Ziva laying with the baby. No. Oh. It's a big ass house. Ziva is so good with the kids. So good. Like, she's just so peaceful. Lady Mac got a picture of me sleeping with the baby. Here you go, chat. Her monthly picture of me sleeping. Oh yeah, there's a lot of window lighting in the house. The loft opens up, so there's 2 stories of windows in our entryway. Yeah. Lady Mac took pictures of our old house to remember it, like for memories. I can't show that picture because it doxes me, unfortunately. I did build the boys a spaceship today. Do you guys want to see that? Here's them playing in their new spaceship together. We had extra cardboard boxes, chat. What am I going to do? Throw them away? No, we made a spaceship. They were very excited. Sometimes the best toys are the free toys, chat. Yeah, for sure, Rizzy. I know Belf and Pims. Belf and Dizzy have both talked to me about, I've been giving a lot of context clues to help people find me. I kind of don't care as much because I think it's not, I don't live a dangerous life on the internet, right? Yeah, Marius, I need to buy a 30-foot ladder for this house if I even want to be able to paint it myself. So my ladder is not tall enough. True. Did you have the typical, wow, so much room in here when it's empty? Yeah, we did. We also had some reminders of how much work we did to the old house and how pretty it actually was. Like, we made that house so freaking pretty. And it made me feel a lot better after we sold it. You know what I mean? Like, that we gave them a hell of a house, you know what I mean? Yeah, we did so much work to that house. I mean, look, this is what this room still looks like, chat, after it's been done for years. That's the old house, remember? I added this room myself. The whole thing. Top to bottom, every wall, every piece of everything. It's not like we sold them a lemon. That was a beautiful house. Well, I want a 30-foot ladder, Destinova, so I can also get on the roof. That's why I want a ladder. I like the scaffolding idea for safety, though. But when I put solar panels on the roof, I'm going to need a tall ladder to do it. I think that's all the pictures, though, chat. That's all the ones I have for today. Why not get both? Because of money. We just spent $4,800 on appliances and $2,300 on movers. So we should try to not spend all of our money. Yeah, that old nugget, yeah. Yeah, I also built the lean-to, yeah. So I feel really good about the house that we sold and really good about the house that we bought. But there were a couple rooms in the house that we finished, and I was just like, damn. The house feels so cold. You know what I mean? With no artwork up, no decorations. It's just weird because we made our house a home and we need to do it again. Even this house right now, every room echoes. There's no artwork on the walls, nothing. I can't wait to talk to you guys about all the projects we're going to do in this house. The house doesn't need remodeled, but we're going to do a lot of cool shit. Like behind me, I fell in love with the idea of built-in bookshelves, the entire wall. The whole, like floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Like a whole bookshelf library behind me. It's going to have video games in a section, books in a section. I want it. It's going to be so beautiful. You want that too? Maybe we can like shoot ideas off of each other. So when you get your house, you'll have some too. Because I'm going to build it myself and I'm going to really love doing it, I think. I want the lower half to come out more than the upper half. So like the bottom 4 feet, I want to come out further and have cabinet doors. And the entire top half, I want to be library. So 4 feet of cabinets, 6 feet of library, if that makes sense. I said the same thing, Snow Queen. If I can make the built-ins behind me look beautiful, sometimes we could just do no green screen. That'd be super cool. But that's right now, all I'm focusing on is I need a fence, I need a laundry room, and I need to redo the storage room. The storage room has so much room for storage, but nowhere to put it except in stacks. So I need to build shelving in there. It also has mouse poop covered carpet that we need to get rid of. And it's a concrete floor, which I would like to cover with vinyl. Concrete is just miserable to walk on and store stuff on. So I'd much rather it be a room with vinyl flooring, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Those are my 3 main priorities right now. And then after that, we'll figure out what's next. But I think those are my only 3 projects for now. I'm going to build the shed in the spring, so I have a lot of time to think about the land, where I want it, the design I want. I'll have a lot of time to plan it. Concrete is just miserable. It is. It is. I even wonder if I should put carpet in that room just because a vinyl floor on top of concrete is still pretty miserable. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel much better. So, but it's just a storage room. So what I plan on doing is going to a lumber liquidation store and buying whatever flooring they're trying to get rid of and just putting that in there. No, vinyl's very pretty. It's just it'll still be rock hard on top of concrete. You know what I mean? And you can put a soft pad down. It's concrete, so if I do like laminate flooring or wood flooring, I have to put down a vapor barrier anyway. If you put vinyl down, vinyl is like the indestructible thing. You don't have to do anything. Nah, it's a storage room, gamer tech. I don't want to go over the top. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put cheap liquidating lumber down. It's literally a concrete storage room with a sump pump in it. I just don't want it to be concrete. If that makes sense. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's going to be a fun little project, though. Just get a bunch of 2x4s and build shelving to put stuff on, right? You don't have to get too technical here. That's going to be a put down a floor, build shelves, done. Store all of our Christmas stuff, kids' clothes, whatever, holiday stuff, whatever we need to put in there. See, gamer tech, this is what I mean about doing too much. Let's brand it. Don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv. That's what I'm going to write in my Christmas lights this year. Twitch.tv/Nomad. Oh, gosh. You know, do any of you guys, everybody who has a cat, have you ever had this happen? Our cat did not pee or poop for 3 days. Or she peed somewhere and we didn't find it. But we thought she wasn't using the litter box, and then on day 3, she used it. And I don't know if it was just jitters with the new house. Or she was, like I said, peeing somewhere new that we haven't found yet. Normal for new areas. She's upset about her move. Okay. She's been out now, walking around a lot more, and she is using the litter box now. She wasn't eating at all. Yeah, she wasn't eating at all. We thought she wasn't eating because the litter box and her food were in the same room now, and it wasn't like that in the old house. So we did move her food to a different space. But yeah, now she's eating and drinking and using the litter box again. Usually female cats do not mark their territory. I think that's pretty rare. Not never, but much more rare than male cats. Stress and comfortability. Yeah, okay, so not that weird. I just couldn't imagine she held her pee for 3 days. I mean, maybe she did. But I feel like one day we're going to open a closet and be like, oh my God! Found where she was peeing. Man, this desk moves every time I touch it. I have got to fix this floor, though. That's the problem, is the floor. Maybe I'll try to push it under the desk and then put some risers under the other 2 legs. I got to do something. This is so goddamn annoying. I don't like a rug under my desk chair. I actually built, what's underneath me, Dizzy, is I built a 4-foot by 6-foot wood floor. That's one big floor, like made with real wood flooring for my desk chair to sit on. Because I don't like moving the chair on carpet. Okay, that makes sense, Arden. She is using the litter box now, though, thank God. So, we're good there. Did she really, Suski? Goodness gracious. No, Dizzy, yeah. I mean, obviously you saw my chair at the beginning of stream. I am in the market for a new one. So... I went shopping for a new chair recently and realized they're like $600-700 and became less interested. So we'll have to cross that bridge in the future. I know it's important because I sit in it all the time and I work in it, but I got to bring myself up to the point to where I'm willing to spend that much money. Do you really, Dizzy? I love that for you. At least that's easy to clean, Arden, right? Could be worse. When Jackson got sick, he started peeing on our bed. That was brutal. Yeah. I wish I could just get a chair sponsorship and have me send one to unbox and stuff. So, I know I wish, Big Sam. I'm not a big enough streamer to get them, I think, but I'd be so down for that. if a chair company wanted to send me a chair to try out. Yeah, I bet you did, Arden. Yeah. Our little boy Jackson. Yeah. He would have loved the new house. He would have been all over the place. Our little dude. That's all the pictures. We're going to take a lot more pictures, though, Chad. I promise. It's just been a really, really wild few days. But we're on the other side of it now. Now it's all fun stuff, right? All of our stuff is here. We're completely moved out. Thank you, Vorbar. It's good to see you, buddy. We just got to unpack and get all our stuff put away. Oh my God, Derpy, that sucks. Yeah. Big Sam, shut up. But Barbara, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you. Suski, hope you're doing well. About the front door key for the other house. What was the new owner's reaction to that? We didn't get one. They can't text us. We did not share our phone numbers. So they can only reach out to us by asking their agent to ask our agent to ask us. So at least there's that gap of communication to protect us a little bit from any future questions. But here's what I said back to them. We couldn't find the keys, but no biggie, because doesn't everyone change the locks anyway when they buy a house? Why would you keep the previous owner's locks? Like, that's weird, right? Nobody does that. Oh, God, Derpy. Yeah, goodness. You didn't change your locks either? Arden, no? You guys are like, what's the old owner going to come back and break in? Oh, you didn't keep them. Okay. Congratulations on the new house and having pushed through all the stress to get there. Thank you. I will always remember this moment in my life as being worth it, but being hard. It was very, very difficult to get here, but super worth it. I wake up every day and I still feel like it was worth it. We do have to buy, chat. Have to is a strong word, but I'm very excited about this, and so is Lady Mac. I think we need an 85-inch TV. Need, not want, need. I'll tell you why. The living room is so big that we hung up the TV and it looks like a tiny little monitor from really far away because the room is so big. Let me tell you guys, we sit on the couch and we're 16 feet away from the TV. 16 feet. No, we can't move the couch closer. I'll tell you why. This room was designed with intent, this house. So the living room is carpeted and then surrounded by wood flooring. God, I love this layout so much. I told you we loved this house. So basically, when you're approaching the living room, it transitions to carpet and the wood wraps all the way around it. And our couch perfectly wraps around the carpeted area. And if you moved it forward, you would have this weird carpeted area sticking out the back. If that makes sense. Nah, I don't think I want to do a projector. 85-inch TVs are $400 now. Like, they're so cheap. Like, they're so cheap. Yeah, TVs are so cheap. Was playing Minecraft with friends. The internet went to limited connectivity. Boo. The ISP has no phone reps available. Oh, gosh. That sucks for Bar. I'm sorry, buddy. I hate when the internet stops you from doing the fun things you're doing. Just buy the cinema at this point. That's a future project, yeah. Do you really, Pims? Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's how I feel, Gamertech. The only TVs exist to sell you things now, right? They want you to get a TV, make it a smart TV somehow, and then buy stuff. They want it to be a conduit for purchase. Hi, Jimmy. How's it going, buddy? Good morning. That's true. We should watch for Black Friday. That's a good idea. I bet we can get a really nice one. Pretty much that, Derpy, yeah. Pretty much exactly that. I can't wait to never watch the new TV. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, gosh. Hey, thank you, Jimmy. If you want stories and stuff, Jimmy, this whole VOD will have everything that I've been through in the last week, yeah. Yeah, that you already know how I feel about that gamer tech. I think it sucks, but I personally don't overly worry about it. There you go, Dizzy. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. By the way, can I ask you tech people a question? Is HDMI 2.1 really that much better than 2.0? Like, should I really be buying 2.1 cables, or is it not that big of a deal? In that I couldn't use DisplayPort in this scenario I'm talking about. I would have used DisplayPort. I would have preferred it, but it wasn't an option. Yeah, Vorbara, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Vorbara, you can see all the constellations in my backyard from where I live now, if you want to go stargazing. Okay. I did buy an Ultra HD HDMI cable, but I only have the 4K Pro, and I don't think that needs 4,800 gigabytes. I don't think it does anyways. You know, I still have VGA cables, Derpy, not even kidding. What's DRM Gamertech? Sorry. I also have a SCART converter. Because I'm a nerd. Yeah, can't you also buy HDMI 2.2 now? Isn't that a thing? Maybe the world's not ready for it yet, though. Maybe it's too early still. But I needed a 2.1 cable for the streaming cable between the two PCs. That cable was lost. Also, I want to put the PCs in new configuration this time. So I don't want a 6-foot cable anymore. I want a 10-foot. I don't want my PCs on the floor anymore. They weren't on the carpet last time. I had them on like small wood platforms, but still on the floor. And I would like to not do that anymore in the new configuration. I would like them both on the desks. So I want to figure out a configuration that works for that. They'll also be easier to work on. I won't have to crawl under my desk anymore. That shit's fucking miserable, as you all know. Okay, Gamertech, okay. But yeah, I would like to get the computer cases off the floor. Yeah, exactly, Dizzy. That too. But they're both off the floor right now, but this is a terrible configuration right now. It needs a lot of work, but I'm not worried about it right now. It functions. You guys can see me. The green screen works. The audio is okay. So yeah. It is, Jimmy. It is. We gotta take care of ourselves, right? Chat, when are we playing this? We might talk about that at some point, Gamertech. My question about that is, how do you work on them if they're hanging above your PC? How do you reach the wires? Just don't hang them too high, I guess. Is it free? $15? What am I, made of money? Is Belf Knight still here, by the way? Or did Belf Knight go to bed? I just wanted to say thank you, Belf. I know we joked a little bit when you bought the green screen, but I don't think I formally said thank you. That was very, very nice of you. Belf Knight's sending me a new, bigger green screen. That'll make life, it actually will make life a lot easier for me. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just didn't want you to think I was being like a dickhead about it. I appreciate it, man. It's extremely wide, that green screen, right? Like much wider than the one I have. Go to bed, Belf. Get some good rest, dude. I appreciate you. God, I really do echo in here. Yeah, people seem to really like the Escape from Duckov. Maybe we'll play it next week. Also, we got, is Ball Pit good? Please tell me it's good. Oh my God, 95% positive reviews. Let's go. We got to play that this week too. I think so, Jimmy. Yeah. It's very thick, Warbara. Yeah. Not your thing, but it's popular. Okay. I wonder if I have a key for Ball Pit sitting in my inbox. No, but they sent me an email and said, click here to ask for a key. Ball Pit is this. It's like a bullet hell-ish ball game where you throw your balls at people's faces or something like that. Feels like Loop Hero a little bit. Okay. I loved Loop Hero. I don't want to dox myself by accident. I like that I'm applying for the key right now. Why not, chat, right? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. It's asking me too many questions. I thought it was going to be fast. It's not fast, chat. Where's your link to TikTok? I ain't got no TikTok. Oh, can you, Desnovas? That's cool. Yeah, I do have control issues. She's right. Aw, did they, Gamertech? Boo. I usually do get keys from Devolver when I want them. That usually isn't a problem. Okay, I submitted. Their website is delightfully nerdy. When you finish your application, it says back to the mothership. Are you, Pims? That's delightfully nerdy. I had a little bit of FOMO this year about TwitchCon, and I told Lady Mac I want to at least have a few conversations about maybe going next year. Maybe. No, this is just very early stages, but just seeing if we can make it happen as like a family trip or something. So she also gets to go on a trip and so do the kids. So I might try to go next year. But it's going to be a thing that we all do together. Like the kids and my wife will be there and stuff. So maybe I'll take the whole week, spend 3 days at TwitchCon, and spend the rest of the time with my family. I think so too, Pimps. Also, Lady Mac lived in San Diego for a couple years. So it's like, it'd be familiar territory for her. I think she lived there for like 3 years. TwitchCon EU at some point, yes. Because Lady Mac would be stoked to go to Europe. I don't think she's ever been to Europe before. So I think she'd be really, really pumped for it. Yeah, for sure, Pims, for sure. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But early stages, let's get the move finished, get settled, get our money together when we're paying the new mortgage and see how things look. We'll see how the new OnlyFans content does, you know what I mean? We got to see how everything comes together. Chaos, have a good night. Thank you for the good vibes, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful night and a good weekend. Hi, Pelt, sorry. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I know I'm coming back and then we're going straight into the weekend, but next week we're back full time. And I'm my plan, chat, is to start next week's streams at 11 p.m. and then the week after that at 10 p.m. just to try to acclimate to the new schedule. That's the current plan. Yeah, that'd be cool. You guys can meet the kids in person. I don't think Lady Mac would enjoy TwitchCon, so I don't think she'll want to go. I mean, I'll ask her. Maybe one day, maybe it'll be like a Saturday pass for her and the kids. But she doesn't like people, typically. So that might be a meet at another place that's not TwitchCon type of thing. All you have to say to my wife is, do you want to get Mexican food? And she'll meet up with you. Then it doesn't matter where. There you go, Benny. There you go. That's true, Belf. I've always felt that way too. Yeah. I feel the same way, Jimmy. TwitchCon, the show floor is usually pretty mundane. You go for the people always. But I was looking at pictures of people hanging out, and I missed it this year. I didn't miss it as much the previous years because I understood, like, sometimes the juice has to be worth the squeeze. But I do want to see people at least maybe once every 3 years I'll go. If I'm a streamer that long. Oh my God. Chat, we got to do something about this. Oh. Oh. Not new chair, new platform for the chair to sit on, or bigger one. After stream, I'm going to pull the green screen out and try to push the table, the floor that I sit on further forward and see if that helps. Ew, Kinamara, don't say things like that. Gross. Gross. No, my plan long term for streaming to work with the new mortgage and our new bills is my hours are going to increase. So those of you who want more stream, that's the goal. That's also why Jonah's going to start going to school in the afternoon and not the morning, and why I'm going to start sleeping in the morning instead of the evening. So that I'm going to take my currently stream about, not recently. My goal is usually to stream like 140 to 150 hours a month. I would like to increase that to 160 to 180. Now, I don't want to go crazy and go over 200, but I would like to increase it a little bit to make sure that there's like, I'm live more often, you know what I mean? But I got to get into a good routine where I'm sleeping well, I have family time, and I'm streaming. It's a lot of hats to wear, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, Jimmy, for sure. Hi, Puffy, how are you? Good to see you. I'm losing my voice a little bit. I'm starting to feel it. I've never been to a PAX. Maybe I should do that, a newbie. I bet it'd be way cheaper. Is there a PAX close to Ohio? I think there's one in Boston, right? I think. But I mean, I kind of want to start planning some of these things around, can I have a family vacation at the same time? Do you know what I mean? My fingers. Can you guys see that my fingers are swollen from moving boxes today? Look what my ring did to my finger today. Can you guys see that right here? It's like indented from the ring. I'm gonna have to take that off for a little while. PAX Unplugged in Philly next month. Are you really? No, no, yeah, my hands are swollen from moving boxes all day. Did you, Puffy? That sounds fun. You went to the one in Boston last year. Did you like it? Maybe we should talk about conventions in general and see if there's one that's cheaper, closer, and easier for me to do. GDQ is speedrunning, right? Minneapolis, okay. Really, Pims? Goodness, goodness. I assume you don't have to share if you don't want to. I assume Phoenix Down is doing well, though. Things are going well with the company. Have you, Jimmy? Nice, 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 nice. That's so cool. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. You loved it? All right. That's awesome. I'll be honest with you. Last TwitchCon was my least favorite. And I think that I felt more out of place than I ever had before. And it's also probably because I also felt a little guilty because it was so expensive. You know what I mean? It was also in Las Vegas, which I feel like made it worse for me too. Because I like hate gambling and I've had such negative experiences with it in my life so many times. So there's just a lot of like not good. But now it looks like they're committed to San Diego long term, right? They sound like a multi-year deal. So I'm definitely considering it. Chad, we've had no audio issues, no video issues tonight. Not bad. Not bad for first day back. Actually, Kinamara, my entire social circle on Twitch is old. I'm very much, I don't make a lot of new friends on Twitch. I have a very small circle and I kind of stick to my stomping grounds. All of you who are here for raids at the end of the night know that. A lot of it's because I just don't have the time to socialize anymore. When I started streaming, I was newly married and had a lot of time and no kids. Now that's very much not the case. Aw, that's awesome, Pims. Good for you. Congratulations. Hippo just celebrated his 40th birthday. Goodness gracious. Pims, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember how old you are. 32. Are you and Hippo that far apart? 34. Okay. I should, Jimmy. You're right. I should. Something like that. 34 years old. Goodness, goodness. Isn't that crazy that Pims is 9 years older than me, chat? There you go, Piltzar. Yeah. Pims, I feel like, tell the truth. Did your mom make a comment about having kids when Hippo turned 40? Not that she's been a delivery nurse for 40 years or anything. She's like, now that you're 40. Does she? Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Kinamara. That's right. I remember being 34. So do your knees, Jimmy. They also remember it. And your lower back, probably. Oh, God. Our poor bodies as we age. I feel like I'm not telling you guys something, chat. I can't think what it is, though. I guess it'll come to me over time, right? I'll probably remember lots of stories over the next couple days. I'll try to write them on the dry erase board so I remember to share. Every decade, Benny, I've learned is the best decade of your life. Like the newest one. Because it's the one you're in, right? Live in the present, baby, you know? It is a good age, Pims, yeah. So I've heard. The pets are doing great, yeah. The cat took a little bit of time to warm up to the house, but they're doing great now. The dogs are, they love it. The backyard's 4 times as big as it was before. They love it. We don't have any bats at this house. No. No bats. Yeah. I really hope that the people who bought our house don't cap the chimney and get surprised by the bats. Not in the house. I don't want them to get in the house and bite them or anything. Just that, like, they experience. Maybe they'll love it like we did. You know what I mean? The yellow jackets, I'm pretty sure, are dead. I sprayed one more time, and I'm pretty sure I got them the last time. We did warn them to not pick up the toy box. But, yeah. You're right. They weren't bats. They were sweeps. Isn't that what they're called? Or something like that. Swifts. They were swifts. Chimney swifts. You're right. Yeah, they were chimney swifts. That's what was in our chimney. Much less dangerous than bats. They're so cool, right? I thought they were bats for years until I did genuine research about it. And they were definitely swifts. Yeah, we had some Swifties living in our chimney. No big deal. It really did, Pims. Also, I don't know how many times, Pims, we would like have to go somewhere and have to walk through like 2 casinos to get there. Shit was exhausting. Oh my God, Puffy, I've heard about that. That's so cool. I should try to go to that one day. I bet it's amazing to see. I don't think they'll ever do TwitchCon Las Vegas ever again. I think Twitch also didn't like it. So I don't think they'll ever go back. I feel like at this point, they're going to do San Diego forever. It's just such a better experience all around. They don't need to get cutesy with it. Everybody knows it's in San Diego. Just leave well enough alone. Yeah, I don't know, Blue Frost. I don't know. Hi, Blue Frost. Good to see ya. Yeah, I think they signed a deal to do it in San Diego until like 2029. At least I heard a rumor that that was the case. It was like a long contract. It really was, Benny. It really was. Jimmy, shut up. Please. I'm having a good night. Could you not bring that up, please? I don't want to jump on a soapbox, okay? Don't make me do it. Yeah, it's rough, Dan. Yeah. Are you? I think if you go to Vegas, Benny, because you want to go to Vegas, it's probably awesome. If you go to Vegas because you want to do something else, it sucks. You know what I mean? Oh, Kinamara, why the dig? Come on, it's my first day back. I know, Belf. I know, right? Exactly. Let's talk about big ass titties or something. I don't know, to distract people. Yeah, exactly, Pims. If you go to Vegas and you're like, all right, let's go like gamble a little, go see some shows, you know, just do silly stuff. That's probably the best version of Vegas, right? Because you know that's what you're going to do. Yeah. Yeah, Vegas has kind of flipped the script, right? It used to be really cheap to do everything, but now they know people will come no matter what, so nothing's cheap anymore. I feel that, Pims, yeah. Hey, babe. Lady Mac's awake. Baby's hungry. The life of a newborn. Yeah. It's not too bad. I feel like we're very blessed with Asher. He almost never cries. Um, Lady Mac probably doesn't feel that way at 3 a.m. But he's a very chill baby most of the time. He always cries for food and gas. Not gas money, like if he has gas. Um, yeah, Dan, I remember Italic saying if you go to downtown Vegas, everything's cheaper and more affordable than it is on the strip. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I liked downtown Vegas. Some of my favorite memories of that TwitchCon were at downtown Vegas. Like we did that like glider thing where we all went on the zip lines and stuff. That was so awesome. Um, and just walking through that like courtyard and stuff with FG Squared and 2D Kiri and Simcopter and Drongo was so freaking fun. Isn't the strip the main reason to go to Vegas though? I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could go to Vegas just because you love shows. It's such a big show place, right? Like if you love live shows, you can probably go and see for 5 days, 5 different shows, right? You took a shot with a scorpion in it in downtown Vegas. But why did you do that? How drunk were you? Tell the truth. Exactly, Belf. No way. No, thank you. Oh gosh. Fairly drunk. What? Derpy, what the F? Yeah, it's not bad, Dan. Hell yeah. Not elderberry. Oh gosh. Oh god, chat. Here, you want to see some bad news, chat? How many of you would find this to be super fucking obnoxious? To get the water in our name in this house, we have to fill out a paper form and go in person. No internet way to do it at all. You have to go in person to a building and get it in your name. Like, what year is it? I was like, what? You can't just call and get it in your name? They're like, no, you have to come downtown, bring proof of residency, bring your driver's license, bring like, I was like, oh my God. Just use the creek. Who needs the water? There you go. How old is the town? I mean, it's pretty old. Obviously old school in this way. It's time, Derpy. It's time. I'll be honest, Derpy. I'm only moving if we sell everything we own, though. I'm never moving again otherwise. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, we're good. I kind of wanted to sneeze, though. Damn it. Really, Kinamara, huh? Oh. Okay, Derpy. Are you providing proof to the city or the utility? The city is the utility, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a full tuxedo, Jimmy, so they know I mean business. That way they know I'm taking it seriously, getting the water in my name. We did find out that the water here tastes nasty, but that's probably because it's new to us and it's treated differently than where we lived before. Oh God, slow ram, yeah. The move has been very stressful, but very rewarding because we love the house. There you go, Jimmy. Make them an offer they can't refuse. Yeah, well, the fun thing, Pims, even though the town I live in is old, it's in a state of growth. It's a suburb of Columbus that's more in the outskirts. Like if you looked at a picture of Columbus, we're no longer in the inner circle of the city. We're country adjacent now. The little town we live in has 25,000 people. Where I lived before had 2.2 million. So a slight difference. It really is derpy, yeah. The town is, oh man, it's really getting there, yeah. Yeah, Pims, when we hit the corner of our road and turn left, nothing but farms. Turn right, nothing but farms. We live country adjacent big time. I will say though that all of the traffic sucks though because it wasn't ready for the growth. So there's currently like 5 active traffic projects in our area. When they're done, it's going to be great. But right now it sucks. Bad. Like so bad. And the other day I was trying to take Jonah to school and it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to school. To his school. And it should take 30 or 40. It should take 40. But it took an hour 15 because of traffic. I found out that have you guys ever heard of this? Our electric company is a co-op. I've never been a part of one of those before. It's a cooperative where when you sign up, you are now part owner of the utility. It's 40% cheaper than the main utility provider we had before. Super common for rural areas. Okay, yeah. Yeah, isn't that neat? They told me, they said you're going to start gathering credits as part owner of the company. And then you can start using those credits in year 21 of owning your house. I was like, oh. Yay. Almost there, chat. Good times. Pims, your day will come. Right? Moment to moment, baby. Yeah. Our gas company didn't change. We have a cooperative for our electric. Internet didn't change. Water, obviously, is going to be a pain in the ass. We got to go do that Monday. Monday, Lady Mac doesn't have any kids in the daycare, so we're going to go Monday and do it. Yeah, everything else pretty much the same. Yeah, exactly, Belf. Exactly. Yeah, no kidding, Jimmy. Yeah, we had the option to switch some of our stuff, but yeah, nah. The daycare still has 2 moms from the previous house, but we're currently in the market to add more kids. I am going to ask the neighbor 2 houses down if they have daycare. I'm gonna. 2 houses down from us has a kid the same age as Asher, 5 days apart. I'm going to be like, hey, do you need a daycare? Lady Mac most likely won't ask, but I'm certainly going to. Just like casually. I'm going to say it like it's a joke, right? Like, ha ha ha, do you need a daycare? But seriously, do you? Aw. Lady Mac said, it's funny because I'm talking about how Asher doesn't cry a lot. She said, I've been up for the last 2 hours because Asher wanted to eat. And then Jonah peed the bed and woke me up. And then Asher ate again after I cleaned up Jonah. Mommy's going to be tired tomorrow. Something like that, Gamer Tech, yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny? The house 2 houses up from us, chat, they have a kid 5 days apart from Asher. And I'm not even kidding. 1 month apart from Jonah in age. Crazy, right? And I met the guy. He seems super nice. His wife was like Lady Mac though. So he was like, "Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you." And walked over. I was in my driveway like working on something. And his wife just kept walking. And I feel like that's what Lady Mac would have done. She just was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he said, "That's my wife over there." And she goes, "Hey," and just kept on going. Yeah. Oh God, Pelt, sorry. That's such a pain in the ass, goodness. Yeah, we might do some solar stuff in the future, Snow Queen. I still got to do some more research. That makes sense, Kinamara, yeah. My power lines are buried, so hopefully we don't have outages. Hopefully. Hopefully. Derpy, we cannot have any more kids unless we adopt. Does anyone in chat want to be a surrogate mother? Anyone want to carry a baby around for 9 months for us? For free, obviously. I'll pay for your subscription for 9 months. Free sub for 9 months. Are you Derpy? Yeah, we do have a 6th bedroom now. He's the social one. Every couple has one. Yeah, me and Lady Mac are that way too. She's definitely walked away from me having a conversation with somebody before because she was just like, I'm out. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? There you go, newbie. There you go. Close enough. Do you, Jimmy? Those roast beef sandwiches will get you. I assume that's what did it. I don't know why. I mean, Derpy, if you're going to cook us food, you can live here for free. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, yeah. And if anybody else in chat loves to clean, you can also live here for free. See, Jimmy? Enjoy your afternoon eating roast beef. Oh, no, Derpy. Room and board is your payment. And friendship. I call dishes! Thanks, Jeff. That's my beautiful little ember mug. My fancy little... Oh my God, chat. Can I tell you something that I thought was hilarious? And so did the really nerdy mover guy who plays old school RuneScape. One of the guys dropped a box while carrying it to the front door. And do you know what box it was? It was my Sega Genesis. And I, to be funny, went, "No, not my Sega!" And the other guy lost his mind laughing. No, not my 30-year-old Sega Genesis. For some reason, it was one of those moments that was just like super funny to me and one other person, and then that was enough for me. The other guy was like, "Oh, sorry about that. I'm just kidding. I'm not really." You're fine. But seriously, don't drop my Sega again. No, Dan, I already do that. That position is taken. All right, chat. I think this is a good place to end it for the night. I love hanging out. We're going to go back to normal streams next week. But I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. A whole lot. Have a good day, Derpy. Could you pick up some milk? We're fresh out. 11 is the goal Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern. I will check it out, Gamertech. I'll have the push notification for later on. All right, let's find somebody to rate. Oh, Mandy's online. Perfect. Perfect. We haven't said hi to Mandy. Oh, and she's dressed up. Oh, she's playing horror games, though, so have fun, chat. She found a T horror game. All right, bye, Samir. Bye, Arden. Have a good one. Bye, Derpy. Bye, Kinamura. Bye, Jeff. Don't worry, streams are going to get a lot longer next week. And thank you. I appreciate it, Jeff. Bye, Peltsari. Bye, Derpy. You're welcome, Peltsari. Bye, Dan, Kinamura, Rizzy, Benny, Dizzy Pixie. Have a good night, everybody. I love your faces. Bye, a newbie. Gamer Sex. Arden in the garden. You wonderful bean. Have a good one. I will, Benny. Have a good one, guys. I'm so glad we got to catch up tonight. Thanks for the sub bits, gift subs, donations, everything. That chat, I really appreciate it. Streams come back to normal next week, chat. Thanks for the FG Gigantified. Bye, Suski. Bye, Thaumi. You're welcome, Snow Queen. Have a great day, okay? That is a really good emo. She looks like she's cosplaying Jace. A banana for the road. What I wouldn't expect anything less, Benny. Anything less. Bye, YouTube viewers. Chat, don't forget to follow if you're new. There's no new people here. It's all regulars. It's all regular degulars right now, chat. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. By the way, I activated your holiday emotes, chat. There's only 2 left because the other 2 became permanent. Might have to get some new ones next year. The Mac Giggle will get you, chat. The Mac Giggle will get you. All right, let's get out of here, chat. Wait, how do I end stream again? I play a song, right? I think so. There it is. Chat, it's been my pleasure to stream for you tonight. Thank you so much. God, I can't tell you how good the audio sounds. I'm so happy. What a lovely change. Thanks for hanging out tonight, chat. I appreciate you all very much. Twitch is a big place. YouTube's even bigger. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me and you're dope as fuck for that. Also, I wouldn't have been able to buy a house without all of you. Remember that. All those stories, all those journeys, you are as much a part of that as we are. So thank you for every sub, every bit, every donation, every gigantic banana. You guys helped us get to the finish line, so thank you. And thanks for all the good vibes and energy as we went through it all. It was a hell of a process. But now we're here! Woo! See you on Monday, chat. Remember to take those positive vibes and share them with the world. Remember that a small act of kindness will change the world around you. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone you appreciate them. Tell someone they look damn good today, chat. Those moments make the world a better place to be, baby. All day, every day. We're gonna go do that right now for my friend Mandy. Go into her chat, say hi, drop a heart, and we'll bring some good energy your way, all right? I love your faces, chat. As always, you know the most important thing, babies. Keep being you. Because it's all I'll ever need. Because you're amazing, sexy, beautiful, and good things are coming, fam. Get out there, get after it, and always be the best version of you, baby. Come on, get it.